Peggy 16.
Gotham, this is your only warning. Abandon the city, or I will unleash your greatest fears.
The last will and testament of the deceased, Thomas Wayne. In the event of my death, I hereby declare that all my worldly possessions pass to my son, Bruce Wayne. Bruce, I ask that you honor the Wayne family legacy and commit yourself to the improvement of Gotham City, its institutions, and its citizens. Please, be strong. You are young, but destined for great things. Make the most of your opportunities. Use them to give back to a city that has given us so much, to change the lives of millions of people. Do not be frivolous with this wealth. Please do not waste it all on fast cars and outrageous clothes and the pursuit of a destructive lifestyle. Invest in Gotham. Treat its people like family. Watch over them and use this money to safeguard them from forces beyond their control. My deepest regret is I will not see you grow into the good man I know you will become. And finally, my son, I ask that you never abandon this city to fate. We have lived through dark days, and no doubt there are more to come. But it is the good and great men who stand up for Gotham when others turn and run. In death, I will love you forever. Your father, Thomas.
Good evening, Twitch TV. Good evening, Internet. Boys and girls of all ages, welcome to Rocksteady's Batman Arkham Asylum live stream. We are launching the WB Play Twitch TV channel right here, right now with you guys. And what an evening we have planned for you. I have with me three of the developers of Batman Arkham Asylum from Rocksteady. Let's do some little introductions, actually. How about over here?
How you doing, guys? I'm Zafar Koban. I'm the lead animator at Rocksteady Studios. Been working on the game since Asylum, which we're going to play through in a minute.
I'm Magali Stratton. I'm a game designer at Rocksteady, and I've been in Rocksteady for 8 years, so I've been...
Since the very, very beginning.
Since the very beginning.
I'm Ashraf Mohammed. On Arkham Asylum, I was lead QA, and right now I'm a senior designer.
So my name is Gaz Deeves. I'm the social marketing manager at Rocksteady. I joined to work on Batman Arkham Knight, which is the new game that we're going to be releasing on the 2nd of June 2015 for PS4, Xbox One, and PC. So this is really, really exciting for me. I played Batman Arkham Asylum before I joined Rocksteady Studios. I don't have the experience that these guys have, so it's going to be awesome for me. I'm a part of the crowd just as much as you guys, here to experience and get some insight into just how Rocksteady Studios plays their own game. Remember to comment in the chat room. We've got Arkham Warden, who's going to be giving away some prizes, giving away Steam codes. We've got 100 codes for Rocksteady games, so both Batman Arkham Asylum and Batman Arkham City. There's 50 of each of those, so he's going to be handing those out. Not only that, we've got all this cool stuff here, and why don't you guys just grab a hold and have a look at some of this cool stuff we have to give away. We have got exclusive signed Rocksteady merchandise. This has been signed by some of the development team, by Sefton Hill, the game director, by Jamie Walker, the studio director. Totally exclusive stuff that we've brought here just for you guys. We've also got some really cool swag. This is a limited edition Rocksteady hat. These were only given out to the development team, and one of you on this Twitch stream is going to be walking away with one of these. The tags are still on it because that's how we roll. We also have some really cool gear from Mad Catz, controllers, mice, and some really awesome stuff. So stay tuned. We're going to be giving all of that stuff away, and we're going to be playing through Batman Arkham Asylum. So shall we run to the trailer, and then we'll kick off the playthrough.
Peggy 16. Gotham, this is your only warning. Abandon this city, or I will unleash your greatest fears. Tonight, Gotham falls. A city of fear rises.
City's overrun. We don't stand a chance. What are you doing?
Evening the odds. Savior. No more hope. No more Batman.
And we're back. Cast your mind back to 2009. The last generation of consoles was in full flow, and in September of that year, Rocksteady Studios, a bunch of guys who were pretty capable game designers, came out of nowhere with Batman Arkham Asylum. I'm a massive fan of this game. After that, in 2011, these guys made Batman Arkham City, together with all of the guys at Rocksteady Studios, a really awesome team of around about 90 people you finished Batman Arkham City with? Awesome. We're going to play Batman Arkham Asylum tonight. Ash, do you want to take up the controller?
Let's do this. Cheers, guys.
Great stuff, and let's kick it off. Let's run to the game. Easy.
Wait a minute.
You know, it's been a long
Unexpected.
That is unexpected. We're going to get help from the comments for that, Ash, you realise?
Take it easy on him.
Right. Let's.
In fact, you know what, Ash? I think we should switch it to normal.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. The chat stream has spoken. We're gonna go normal.
Yeah.
We're gonna skip this and we're gonna go straight back into normal. We're gonna go into normal. We're gonna restart. We're gonna watch this again. And we're gonna do this in normal. Okay. Here we go. You guys have spoken, and we're gonna do this.
Do it. Challenge us up, do it hard.
That's right.
Let's go with medium.
We're gonna go with medium.
Normal.
They really wanted hard. We're gonna give you. We're gonna go one up.
Compromise.
We're gonna go one up. We're gonna
In the
compromise with
middle.
you guys on that.
And we
Even though
start
Ash was
again.
pro at playing this game.
Yeah.
Ash is like
You
one
guys are
pro.
gonna wonder why Ash went for. You guys are gonna
Ash
wonder
is
why
the
Ash
pro
went
out
for
of all
easy.
of
So
us.
Ash was lead QA on Batman Arkham Asylum, and his free flow combat. I kind
We're
of like
expecting
it.
big numbers there, Ash.
We are expecting big
Big
numbers.
free flow numbers.
I'll try and deliver.
So the atmosphere of Gotham is one of the things that our game director Sefton Hill talks about an awful lot, capturing that essence of Gotham. The rain, the Gothic architecture, and in fact one of the first things you see in Batman Arkham Asylum is the Batmobile. In fact, even before you see Batman in the game.
Who would have thought, Who would have thought this is the first game, and it's like, it's got the Batmobile in there. And just seeing it now for the first time in such a long time now. Obviously, Arkham Knight is all about the Batmobile.
Well, there's a lot of Batmobile in there, yeah.
So it's quite
cool
nice to see
is
it
cool
in
to
the
see
first
that, yeah.
game right at the start.
That's right.
Who would have thought?
So when you guys were making this, did you imagine that you get the chance to make a sequel at this point?
No, it was all about making the tightest, best, Batman game ever. It was a single vision, which was making sure everyone who played that game would feel what it is to be the Batman. And we had to be focused. We had to be tight. There was no point of being too big. It's just try to deliver that was already a challenge. And you're right, no one was really watching us, which was great because we could do what we wanted. We didn't have that pressure.
That's Warden shop to you.
Although the pressure was always there.
The
The pressure of
it's not
making a
all the
superhero
pressure.
game and making a statement of it can be done to a very high quality level was a big challenge, I guess, for all of us. Especially with such a small team. What was it, like 39 people?
Yeah. I mean, there was the curse of the superhero game. The feeling that could you ever do a superhero game that would...
Accomplished so much.
Yeah.
All the memories.
And we were like, well, we had to
Is it all
go.
coming back to you now, Ash?
Coming back to you, man.
Is Commissioner Gordon here?
Yes, sir. He's waiting for you down at patient handover. He got here just before you did. Shabby loves his cap.
So what I love about this section is it gives you a chance to explore the relationship between Batman and Joker without it being a direct conflict. Like, Joker is caught here, isn't he?
Well, he gave himself up. He wanted to go back to the asylum. He said, "Oh, that's you got me." But obviously, everybody believes him except, of course, one person, and that person is Batman. Therefore, Batman's like, "No, something's not quite right. Therefore, I'm gonna go with him and make sure everything's okay." And it was what we wanted to do was to create an experience where the player discovers the asylum as Batman enter the asylum. So that's why it's interactive. It's you're walking with them. You instead of having a big long cutscene where you can't interact. So
And it feels like you're being drawn into the asylum as
yeah,
well.
yeah. And it's a chance to teach you a few things. Nice tutorial.
It's a moment to appreciate the top tier characters, really, isn't
Yeah,
it? Like, you've got
yeah.
Batman and then you've got Joker. So when you pick up a Batman game, that's kind of what you expect, right?
Yeah,
Straight away, you
the
expect to see the Joker.
also is a really good introduction to what the asylum is, what this
Yeah.
place is. You've got the guards, the security. They're setting up the premise for where Batman is actually taking Joker.
Give you a chance to explore that.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a lot of names in the credits who are still at Rocksteady, who are still working on Batman Arkham Knight. Albert Fellier is our lead character artist now. Paul Bolden is the cinematic lead cinematics guy, still lead cinematics.
Yeah, cinematics director. Yeah.
Bolden's main man.
There's a lot of comments coming in saying that the game still looks great, and I totally agree. I mean, it is refreshing to see it. It's you always imagine it to be a certain kind of level, like the game, like in terms of aesthetically. And working on obviously Arkham Knight, we've seen how much we've changed that with the next gen consoles. But still going back to this, it's actually pretty top notch, isn't it?
Stuff looks alright, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean it does do justice. It looks more than alright. I mean,
It's
quite impressive how much the detail is still in the characters and the environment here.
Just to say, I think the three of us haven't played this game for like a few years, so it's like
Quite a few years, yeah.
Yeah.
We're quite busy making City and Arkham Knight. Yeah.
Well, it's just going to be great to watch you guys get stuck in. Like I played a little bit yesterday to refresh myself,
Following procedure.
and you know what? I think it holds up really, really well.
Yeah.
To be in satisfactory
I'm
condition.
really looking forward to playing this with you guys.
Looks like he suffered minor lacerations, probably in the last 2 hours. There seems to be. Need to take my temperature? I'd be happy to drop my pad. He's all yours. Get him out of here. He's good. Get the door open.
Alert in intensive treatment. Category 9 patients.
Hey, look at that lead quality assurance there.
There he is.
Right there.
Yeah.
Shut
Mr.
my hand.
There I am.
Kill permissions granted.
You heard the lady. We got another psycho on the way.
So I think this scene is a really bold choice to make so early on in the game, and I think actually one of the strengths of the early part of the game is that you get Batman, you get to meet Batman, you get to meet Joker, and then
Who's this fella?
who's this guy?
Oh. I've got yours.
Get ready.
You questioning who it is?
So we're
Megan?
going to be playing through.
No, it's just a
I can tell you who it is if you want.
yeah. No, I know. He's trying to remember line of dialogue. You know when you
Yeah.
work on something, you
guy's
hear
freaking
those.
awesome,
Oh, look at him.
been a while,
Look,
man.
wow.
But yeah, guys, you're right. I mean, we had to introduce like one of the next villains, like big boys.
What's it doing?
And it's quite nice and refreshing to be able to bring in such big characters right at the start.
Your scent, Batman.
You remembering all the lines,
I remember
Magali?
all the lines. Oh.
A toy collar won't stop me from killing you, Batman. I'll rip you apart. Eat your bones.
See you later, Croc.
That reminds me. I really need to get me some new shoes.
So much of Joker's character is coming through already.
Yeah.
And you see.
I think this is probably the most time that we actually spend with him in the whole game, isn't it? It's
And part
getting
of
to know him.
the way the level, I guess this level is laid out means that some areas where we need to have closer. When you're in that lift, you're with him, so it feels like it's framed better,
Yes.
so you have a
I
closer
still have a trick or
contact
two
with
up
him.
my sleeve.
Yet you can still walk around, move
Yeah.
around. It's quite still free.
How a fire at Blackgate caused hundreds of my crew to be moved here. I thought I
And by now, as the player, so when I played this through yesterday, I just had that sense. I know something's going to happen.
It'll get you
And-
into trouble.
By this stage, I'm like, just make it happen because
What are
the
you
tension's
really-
killing me.
Well, nothing
calm
much.
before the storm.
Hundreds
Exactly.
dying in pain and fear, all their meaningless lives brought to a horrifying conclusion. All thanks to you and a book of matches. Was that the answer you wanted?
All patients should avoid contact with prisoners from Blackgate Prison Facility. Their presence.
There we go.
What's he doing? Stay where you
So
are.
what was the idea behind this moment here? Just to amp up that tension even more?
Yeah, and
To show that Batman
shows-
doesn't
and
trust
you-
Joker.
And you know, yeah, exactly, doesn't trust. And you know what you were saying about the calm before the storm. Something is going to happen. Something. It's to give you that.
And it's a red herring. You think that's the
Yeah,
thing that's
yeah,
going to
that's
happen.
the thing that's
And
gonna
it's not the thing that was going to happen.
Are now at level red alpha.
So, you're back. You killed 3 of my crew. You busted.
What's interesting as well, I mean, we can't hear it, is actually the dialogue between the cops that he meets, that Joker meets on his descent. They have history, there's things there that will echo later on.
And that all comes into like one of the big design decisions that you guys had, which is to make everything sort of really detailed and
Yes,
write all the backstory.
all
and
the
sort of-
backstory. I think usually you had a shot where you could see the tattoo of one of the guard on his hand. I think this becomes interesting. There we go.
There she is.
Harley, here she is.
I assure you, if anyone's qualified, it's...
Listen, I appreciate the assistance, but he'll unsettle the more violent inmates.
I think he's talking about you, Bats.
Sorry.
You're always welcome here. Gotta say, it's good to be back.
You okay?
He surrendered almost without a fight. I don't like it.
At least he's back where he belongs.
And Kevin Conroy is such an iconic voice of Batman
Oh,
for me.
and what about Mark Hamill?
does a great job as Joker.
yeah.
The joke's on you.
I could just imagine the guys in the studio acting this out in the mocap studio. It's one of the great things that we've had since the first game. Obviously, we've had our motion capture studio in-house, which means we could do all of this on our doorstep. You know, I think it's been great. And looking at that, you can almost imagine, like I say, the boys back in the office doing it.
Ladies and maniacs, I apologize for this interruption to your regular entertainment. Up until a few
So,
seconds ago,
to go into how, for instance, we developed that part of the game.
The free play
then-
combat, yeah?
Or that
Good work,
section.
Ash.
We had, for each of those rooms, we had several requirements. One was, okay, the message is Joker is escaping. We need to do it's a tutorial. We need to teach you how to do combat and different moves, strike, counter, and after that it was, hey, out of that, how can we also make it a wow moment? And the wow moment was to transform that into Joker staying around and treating it like a boxing match. So the dialogue is about him bringing on the next round and commenting on the match, and you learning
As you learn the
as you
combat
learn
system.
combat. Yeah.
Well, Ash didn't need much teaching that.
Yeah.
Ash just breezed through that. Ash, how does it feel to play free flight combat from the original game?
It's good, man. It's good. It's you kind of get the whole, all the stages we kind of went through to get free flow, and just the kind of cinematic feel of connecting the combos and everything like that. And it's a really, really nice touch.
I mean, you guys got to imagine this is exactly where it all started, isn't it? Like free flow was something that took a very long time to kind of create and put together, make sure that it was like this unique system which everyone enjoyed, that you guys enjoyed playing. And it has come such a long way across the 3 projects. But yeah, seeing it on Arkham Asylum is nostalgic. You know, seeing like the core functionality, the counters, the strikes, takedowns.
Do you know where all of the Joker teeth are, Ash?
You know what? It's the Joker teeth are actually really, really interesting. It's kind of like a precursor to Joker. Wherever he goes, you'll find him. And it's just such a signature thing as well.
Awesome. Let's
Guys,
press on.
we thinking about some of these questions. They're pouring in.
Death is sure to fall.
Comic Book Dude, Comic Book Dude 2, Arkham Asylum is my favourite game of all time. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Warning. Security.
There's going to be a lot of guys. I think a lot of the guys from Rocksteady are watching the stream tonight,
Security.
so they're going to be really happy to see those kind of comments in the chat.
Warning. Security breach in level B. Warning. Security
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let's not forget this one.
Oh, this is us.
This is the big room.
This is a big room, yeah.
Where lots of discussions and debates and meetings took place.
Yeah.
How to devise our animation / designer workflow.
Yeah, and
How to get animations in the game reliably, where we make both parties
dialogue,
happy.
animation, gameplay, all together. And the tools we prototyped or developed for actually this room, we're still using them today.
Yeah,
Okay, so what? So tools for making
For integrating,
animation?
for integrating animation in-game animation, for integrating how we play dialogue and animation in dialogue.
Anything that looks even a little bit like a bat, and this guard dies.
Yeah, I mean, it's a process that we've taken since the first game and we've developed, but the core foundation of it is still the same,
still
like,
the
and
same.
of how we link those animations together. I would say Denning's done a pretty amazing job there.
Yeah.
So that's Paul Denning's work, huh? Pod, if
Yeah.
you're watching,
Pod.
we salute you. We salute Paul Denning.
I still give you grief every day about it, but done a good job there, buddy.
Keep them occupied. I need to get behind him. I've got to get close enough to Zaz to strike.
He'll see me coming on the ground, so I'll stay on
So, tutorial to the Predator and
I see anyone coming close,
the gargoyles.
and he dies.
These old gargoyles should be able to support my weight.
Did you press up on the D-pad to get into detective mode there?
Nah, I follow the instructions. It's all coming back.
How you gonna do it, Ash? How you gonna do it?
Get in.
Glide kick
Woo!
followed by ground
Go
takedown.
Away.
Some of that.
Someone put this animal back in his cell.
It's like 5 minutes into the game and already we've got Zaz
Yeah.
in there as well, which is
Yeah,
great.
we've got Zaz, we've seen Harley, we've seen Joker, we've seen Batman.
Killer Croc.
Harley now.
Yeah.
I mean, that was the thing, because when we started, we got really lucky. We were given the chance to make a Batman game from the comic book. So it meant we had 70 years of comic book history to pick up from. So
Really
we could
cool
pick
stuff,
up,
yeah?
the character we wanted. But we also got to create some of our own
Yeah.
character. There's a guard in this called Iron Cash that you find in City as well. We use in City as well, and he's one of ours.
Yeah.
Charming.
Always.
So Harley Quinn is
I'm here.
playable in Batman Arkham Knight. If you pre-order the game, we've got some dedicated Harley Quinn mission where you get to play as her for the first time, and it is great fun.
Indeed. There's a little teaser there in that little trailer, wasn't there? At the end, where she's catching the little hat.
That's right, yeah.
He's lying. It's just a diversion to keep people away. How do you know? I know him.
Joker's already had so much in mind for this.
Try the radio. Control should be able to shut down the gate.
Harley thinks she has me trapped in this chamber. She never was very bright.
It's moments like that we've carried across all 3 games.
Yeah.
Are really nice to see.
Yeah.
Like, you know?
It's really nice to have that consistency, isn't it?
Yeah. See that those moments, it's like you just think you're going up a van, but actually it's a nice moment for us to bring some story elements with just the
Narration, isn't it?
audio,
Yeah.
which you're gonna listen and.
Riddler trophy. We missed a Riddler trophy actually.
No.
We did. There's one in the
Ash.
there's one in the room where you do the first combat.
You were playing this pretty hardcore last night.
Come on, Joker team.
In fact, guys, in the chat, if you see that we've missed anything, make sure you let us know, and we'll see if we can go back and get it.
Oh, I love this thing.
Yeah,
forgot-
this is
totally
a
forgot
cool
about this area,
room.
yeah.
This is.
Warning, decontamination. Area sealed.
What is that stuff?
Joker toxin. Listen, the room is full of poison gas. Anyone caught in there is dead.
Are you gonna get in there and help them, Batman?
Of course.
Of course.
So Ash, I feel like you're just autopiloting your way around this. You know exactly where you're going.
You know, it's all flowing back, and it was just,
all coming
it's just
back.
such a journey, really.
I mean, I should probably play this.
This is
How many
a
hours?
simple escape.
Put the numbers in there, guys. Play it
A lot.
endless
a lot
amounts
of
of times.
A lot of hours.
Please help me.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna be fine. Stay here.
What?
So Magali, what was the inspiration behind Batman's suit?
I think it's in a way it's the color scheme that we went for, the grey with the blue and the yellow utility bell is obviously to attach it to the comic book, the fact that we were not linked to other type of Batman related, and it was, I remember when we started, the character designers had a Batman made for us, like a placeholder, because it takes a long time to, create an iconic version of that character. And so the placeholder we had the black costume.
It was completely
Dark-
black, was a
yeah,
fully
it was-
black
it
costume,
was-
yeah?
Yeah. And it was fun, you get used to it, and then. But I remember when they said to us, right, guys, we've got the Batman, we've got our Batman. Let's put it in, and please tell us what you think. So we changed to him, the first version of this, and it was quite. You get used to it, and they got a lot of feedback because those 50 people in Rocksteady, we all have an opinion on how Batman should look, how he should look. But for me, the most thing was like, this is the day that our Batman was born, because it was unique, The black suit was attached to other things like film and this suit is the classic, is the comic book, is what you get, 70, at the beginning. And
There's your
There was a
rib.
comment. There was a comment on the feed of "Don't forget the one under the shower." I was going to hit you with that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
and,
I didn't catch your username, but thank you for posting that.
and so it just to pay homage to that, and since then it's been very important to us, even now, to keep this
Arkhamverse version.
to keep
I mean, it's
this
quite
colour
important.
scheme.
Yeah, it's quite important to have our own verse,
Yeah.
our own version of these things.
That's sterling work, Ash.
You just see how Joker's just leading you on.
Yeah.
The arrows.
So
and
that's
everything.
what they're. So that's what this is. With Batman, and Batman knows he's walking into Joker's trap here. He must do.
Yeah.
But he's cool with that.
There's no escape, Joker. I will find you.
Oh, I'm counting on it. Just not yet. He's a big one.
So Zaffa, what can you tell us about the Titans? How did you go about animating something like this?
The Titans were quite interesting to do actually, because they are humanoid, as you can see, but they're very different. They're very creature based. So it was nice for the animators to get their teeth into something a bit different, because the Arkhamverse, Asylum was about, as you know, Batman, the main villains, thugs. And it's just nice to introduce a character like this that can pick up thugs as he's about to do, or pick up a cop as he's doing, throw out Batman, take that. And there's plenty more of this bad boy to come later, but yeah, it was a nice addition to combat. Actually, supposed to. Actually,
You can do something
here.
like battering that guy.
No, not yet. Oh, okay, yeah, right.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
This one particularly was actually quite nice because it was like this asymmetrical version,
Yeah.
which was like half morphed into
Okay,
him.
the other ones
not.
are. The other ones are.
They're fully
Yeah,
formed.
this
so
one
is like,
is a prototype.
Yeah.
So
and that's why he's having
That's
this
why the
heart
heart
attack.
attack is-
Yeah,
yeah.
but,
it's not quite there yet.
that's really nice design. Actually. Really, really nice.
Well, that was unexpected, wasn't it? Well, note to self, need stronger test subjects. Seeing as how I'm feeling generous, I'll give you this this one for free.
Hopeful Joe 03 saying you don't have to batarang the first one. Maybe Ash was right.
You don't have the batarang the first one.
That's what Hopeful Joe was saying.
Run. Oh, it does time out. Yeah, it does time out. But we like the batarang. We like the batarang. Batman is about what, gadgets?
What this kind of stuff that Batman
so
does, then
it's kind of
Batarang
interesting.
is definitely a Batman.
Get involved with it.
Yeah,
It's nice to see that.
That moment there.
closing down. Yeah. Going deep.
Yeah,
down
exactly.
in the
That's Joker
asylum.
going deep into the asylum. Isn't
Yeah.
it?
Quick, get in here before more of them come.
Oh, select to upgrade.
So, should we select an upgrade?
Which upgrade? Which upgrade, guys?
Which upgrade should we take? What do we have access to? Can we? Some of them are locked, or are any of them locked?
I think the combo batarang, purely because we're talking about batarangs.
Yeah.
They show the force of the batarang.
We can unlock. What should we get? Do we have anyone on the chat who's saying what we can? Don't forget the trophy.
Health.
Combo batarangs. We've got combo batarangs.
See, people are with it. Thanks, guys. Thanks for going with me.
Combo
That's good.
batarang.
Thanks.
Let's go with combo batarang.
Look at
Good
this
choice.
beautiful artwork as well.
Oh yeah, I mean the artwork in the
In the
pause
menus.
screens and the
Yeah,
menus.
yeah, that was quite comic book.
Is that a lot of?
like.
Very
Yeah.
comic
Is
book,
that
I mean-
John
Yeah.
Bravata who did a lot of that stuff?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the
Yeah.
influence came from obviously a lot of
Yeah.
comic book based stuff. You'll see that in the bios as well.
Joker went through that door. What's on the other side?
We call it
Again, that's gone through so many different stages across the 3 games.
via the transport system.
Can't wait for you guys to see Arkham Knight. What we've done there. Not long now, I guess. Not long now.
Okay. The main security loop is locked.
Having a little trouble up there?
Joker.
You're expecting maybe Two-Face?
There's no escape, Joker.
Silly bat. I don't want to escape. I'm having way too much fun. I even have you here to give a smile on my face.
Not for long.
Really? We'll see. Ta-ta! Oh, I forgot to say. Just in case you were planning on following me, I've arranged a little insurance. Gordon is on his way to Harley as we speak.
Officer Balls.
Guys, we're being asked if we're playing the game all the way through.
Well, we see how far we
We're
can
gonna
go.
see how
See how
far
far we
we
can
We're
go.
gonna see how far we can get. Ash is pretty quick.
Yeah, we see how far we can go.
Ash is an expert.
Could be a challenge.
Transport system is down.
Rescue Commissioner Gordon. Commissioner
I should go back to the holding cells. Bowles
Alec
wasn't too
Goldenberg
smart.
emailed me when we were on our way out of the door this afternoon, saying no sleep until 100%.
Oh.
We're not gonna 100% the game tonight.
No.
Alec, if you're watching, I apologise. We'll play it together, you and me.
Good old Alec.
Is there a problem with the mic? Looks like there might be a problem with my mic.
Is it your mic?
Joker's escaped. He sealed himself off. He's got your father.
Trophy.
Don't worry, I'm
Ash, have you
getting
missed the
back.
trophy? People are screaming trophy.
Trophy. Trophy.
Was there a trophy in the last room?
I got one.
You went into that little room, yeah?
Yeah, I went into the little room and got a trophy.
Okay, we got the trophy. Shall I grab?
Yeah.
Let's take this off. How about that? Is that better?
You're more comfortable with that kind of mic anyway, aren't
I'm
you?
more comfortable with this kind of mic anyway. There we go.
You normally carry that around everywhere you go, surely?
Pretty much. So this is kind of the first
Wow.
platforming section, isn't it?
You remember this, Max?
Yeah. Yeah, wow.
It's an area to kind of show off Batman's agility, I guess, jumping between.
Jumping between stuff. Is it the with the?
You don't have the
I
back
don't
claw
have
yet.
the back
claw
claw.
yet.
No, because actually the lift section when you is the tutorial is a section you test your agility skills. So that would have been for a trophy later on, so that you can come back and revisit. Oh, is that a scanning?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at him.
So when I need security codes for an old man,
when we work on all this chapter, there was the word jokerification,
Jokerification, yeah.
which was that suddenly from having corridors that were bland and what they were supposed to, suddenly you had graffiti, so Joker graffiti. Joker would be on screen as well once he'd escape, and little by little you would see
to show his influence getting stronger,
and how it takes over the asylum. You'd see this jokerification happening.
Great.
Bowles dropped his flask. Sloppy. Let's see what the forensic scanner picks up.
So let's see if the guys can remember where the trophy is. Should we have a game of hot and cold with Ash?
Ash, don't move.
Oh, yeah, scanning's got a different...
Oh yeah, I remember this. This is genius. This is a lovely bit of gameplay.
Yeah,
tracking the
movements. Following the trails.
And the trails,
yeah.
But we've got another Riddler trophy that I think we can get. It's the one from the very first combat room. So if you can jump through the window, which I think you can, Ash. Yeah. Oh, we can't. We can't jump through the window. We'll have to get that one later. I'll have to get that one much later.
Potency and everything coming up.
So how many revisions did the detective mode, visual and gameplay, go through?
Not many. What
really, you found it sort of straight away?
Yeah, what happened with forensic with the forensic side, is that we developed pretty quickly the idea of having that we used forensic trail as a way to go from A to B, to lead you to places, and then the idea of having a crime scene. Where you could scan evidence and cross-reference evidence to isolate the forensic trails you needed. What happened is we were so into it that we developed quite a complicated and sophisticated systems where we did one test where basically you would scan an area and get a bit of a ghost scene of what had happened, scan another area and get, and reconstruct the crime that had been committed. We also, at some point, we also have dialogue involved where you would question people to get cross-reference print you'd scanned. So it was a really complicated system. And then at the end, what we did was just simplify it to what was right for the game, what was right for Asylum.
And I guess what's right for Batman as well. You don't often see him interrogating suspects. He uses his own intuition, his own abilities, doesn't he?
So we had lots of ideas, and then after that, it was just simplifying to its essential.
Gordon was taken up to the surface in the elevator.
That balanced well with the rest
need to do this the old-fashioned
of the gameplay, the core gameplay mechanic.
So someone's saying there's a Scarecrow's hidden room. So I never found this. I didn't even know this was here.
Can you
zoom on
the
pictures? So those photos, are those members of the Rocksteady?
Pictures.
Yes. That's Wayne, Nathan Burlow.
We've got a producer here. We've got.
Is that Scott?
That is Scott.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. So producers, people who look after us, and then this.
Scarecrow studying the Dark Knight.
Studying proper.
As he's not far behind because he's sitting.
Thank you for telling us about Scarecrow's hidden room. There, you've seen that, Zaf? No?
Yeah.
You have. Okay, so I've never seen that before.
It's just been a long while, man. I mean, how long has it been? Like 6 years?
Yeah.
Well, it's been 5 years, but 6 years since we probably played it.
Something up here. Yes.
Oh yeah, tape.
Harley
Yeah.
interview tape.
Call me Harley. Everyone does. I'm surprised you want to intern here at Arkham. I've always had a thing for extreme personalities. You can't deny.
Thank you, Tilaxamont. Don't forget the audio tape.
I'll warn you right now. These are hardcore psychotics.
Cold Berserk. It's our pleasure. You've said thank you so much for doing this stream. We're so happy to be doing this. Thank you for watching.
I mean it. 1 or 2 of them will enjoy it too. Be careful.
And Dark Bishop can confirm for us, a Batman experience is really all about making you feel like you are Batman. For us, that means it's a single-player experience where you get to be the Dark Knight the whole time. And that's what you're going to have in Batman Arkham Knight.
Oh, I love this room. I've always... It's simple and it flows so well.
I like the score in this room, actually. I like the way the music...
I love the way it builds.
Yeah,
This is a great
Kinda
example.
builds
This
up
is one
as
of the
you keep
things
going
that, Nick Arundel's team are really, really good at.
Harley and Frank aren't really out of the ring with the old man. How are they going to get past all those guards?
I'm glad you mentioned that, Zafra. It's one of the things I noticed when I was playing last night.
I mean, his team, seriously, have been doing an amazing job since the first game. It's just, they've got such a feast to kind of get their teeth into.
There's also
How many are there, Bulls?
some...
And as things roll, they're always like at the end of the chain. So it's always harder for them. So those boys right now, I know that they're working extremely hard to try and finish the game.
And they're doing a great job.
But yeah, with the restrictions and the time frames they have, they do amazing work.
Even so, they do amazing work regardless.
Yeah. We're looking for Ash.
This, but you don't have it. You have it.
We're
You
looking
don't
for
have
Ash.
it. You
It's
don't
right
have
there.
Ah, yeah, man.
Not yet.
Not yet. Oh, we're so used to have like all the gadgets. And
Ash, who's your favourite villain? Because Rickstar171 is asking. He's asking us in general.
For me, it's got to be Joker. I mean, Joker complements Batman so well as a villain, and like a lot of what Joker is doing right now is he's just playing with Batman. He's having fun with him. He's taunting him, and you know, how much more of a villain for Batman do you get than that? It's such an ode to Batman for Joker to even do all that.
Yeah, I think one of the cool things about it is that Joker is so good, is so powerful, is so smart that this can be a game for him. Like for other villains, like this would be a very serious undertaking. No, go ahead, Maggie. You want to
about to mention this?
no, because all those things, the tapes. So we wanted to add some collectibles, you know, so that you've got the main story, and then you can do other things on the side or afterwards once you've done the story. And the good thing with what we try to do with the collectible is get content. You know, it's not just something you pick up and it's a number like 10 out of, you know. And those collectibles are nice. They had depth to the environment by telling you the story of Arkham, or with the tape by giving you background stories on some of those villains, like Harley or Ivy or all those people.
Yeah, Sefton, whenever he talks about his approach to the game, he says, you know, Batman's world needs to feel rich and detailed and textured, and this is something that shouldn't feel anything like any other world. So all that detail that you guys put in collectibles and in backstory and in good work, Ash.
17. Is that the highest so far? In this playthrough, I think it might be the highest so far. 17.
Probably, yeah.
Not yet, but I'm getting close.
How about you, Zaffa? Who's your
Harley
favourite
Quinn tried to slow
Arkham
me
villain?
down. Dropped an elevator on me.
It's difficult, really. It's quite difficult. I mean, I love the idea of Riddler. I think Riddler's just kind of the guy he always thinks he's smarter than the bats. You know, he's always trying to outsmart him, always trying to set these little traps and games and try and mess with his psyche. So he's an interesting one. And yeah, he's played through all 3 games, so he's a nice one to keep in there, keep in the mix.
Should we go for another upgrade?
Let's go for another upgrade. Let's see, people, which upgrade should we take?
I chose the last one. You guys suggest one, Maggie. Go on. Let's see what they say.
No, you know the inverted combo. Do we have the inverted takedown? Inverted takedown.
Oh, let's see what the chat guys have to say. The inverted takedown is great fun.
Armor. Well, let's go for an armor. Yeah.
No, hang on, they're coming. No, inverted takedowns.
Everyone's saying inverted takedown. It's got to be inverted takedown. That is an overwhelming success.
There is a room coming in.
Setting up for the next room.
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
So I guess by
now,
takedown
has been
I do love this move though. It is iconic.
Is it?
It is iconic.
Yeah. It's so the Batman.
All right. Should we give away a prize as well? I am thinking of a pair of Batman villains who are included in some way in Batman Arkham Asylum. What two villains am I thinking of? Tell us in the chat to win one of these wonderful Mad Catz controllers. We'll give one of those away in a moment. Right. Which two villains am I thinking of to win this? And let's carry on playing. Oh, there we go. Even Steven 02, you've got it.
Taking control of the cell block transfer corridor.
That's not good.
Even Steven 02, this is yours.
That was quick.
That was very fast.
Wow.
Well done to you.
I'll calibrate.
Let's hand this over. Zaffa, do you want to pop that over there so that we know that Even Steven 02 is the winner?
Even Steven.
I need to be smart.
Congratulations to you. So this is the introduction to Predator, right?
Yeah, it's the introduction to something funny about like the use of the detective mode. Obviously, we did it. Originally, it was done for forensic, for scanning the crime scene and following the trail. And then Paul Denin again did like a little test, and we showed it to the rest of the team. And obviously, the combat team were like, "Oh man, that would be awesome if we could like, try to see what happened if you have this detective mode stuff through combat." And then the Predator guys were like, "Yeah, that could be cool." And of course, as soon as we tried it in combat and you started to punch people in skeleton, then there was no way back. This was going all across, not keeping it to forensic. It was
Okay,
yeah.
so it was something original that you would only
something
use in
original
certain
in certain
sections.
section, and then
Because it's become part of the sort of the Arkham, the way that we approach puzzles in the Arkham games now, isn't it? You know,
yeah,
if
and Predator.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I'm one
anytime
of
I
those
don't know what to do, I turn on detective mode.
Yeah, yeah,
Neighborhood rodent is on his way. You need to set a trap. He must not leave this building. Do you understand me? Yes, boss. Oh, look who it is.
Oh, excellent! Oh God.
I suppose I'd better warn my boys you're on the way.
Oh God, you just forgot all these little.
Well, something that happened with the tutorial to this section where Batman, where you look at the thugs in detective mode and they were blue, but to show that they're armed, he changed it up to making them red, and it just shows that, you know, like, Batman is a human being and he's using gadgets and his kind of intelligence to adapt,
To
just
identify
to-
the threats.
Yeah.
And of course he's got a solution to that threat because he's Batman.
Of course, yeah, of course.
That's one of the things that I really like about Predator, sort of the idea that Batman can deal with a big group of thugs with guns as one man without guns by just being smarter, by being better prepared, by having the inverted takedown unlocked
we're gonna
thanks to
see.
the community.
Go, press.
Should I?
Ooh, yeah.
Go on.
Go for it, man.
Ledge takedown.
Don't even think about it. Just do it.
Also, they get
Come on,
alerted.
Red double
Come
now,
on, the
now.
gargoyles.
Oh, here we go. Almost like you've played this game
Nervous.
before. Oh,
Yeah.
I just missed it.
Go on, get it.
Hang, oh, like. Oh, you could go through the window.
You
as
go
well.
through the window.
Do the
Yeah,
window,
yeah,
do the
yeah,
window, do the window, do the window.
Too late.
Come on,
There's
He's
some
going-
more.
he's
There's some more.
going up there,
there's
he's
some
going
more
there, he's
there.
getting out the window.
Yeah.
Yeah, window, yeah!
Did you really think it was going to be that easy, that
Predator was one of, if I remember well, Predator was one of those things that we had sorted right from the start.
Really,
Like,
it just felt
pretty
right,
quickly felt right, and it's very Batman. It's like Bruce Wayne dressed up as a bat to strike fear in the heart of the villain of Gotham City, right? That's the line. So our stealth section, you had to. What we wanted was you as Batman you were the predator, they were prey, and they were you would never be feeling chased or hunt, you were the hunter. You were the one to make them feel very nervous. So how do they feel? So using detective mode, you can actually see their heartbeat. So out there, when now you see they're a bit nervous. I think the more you take them out, the more they get scared.
Oh.
I thought you were going to glide. So that was the glide kick to silent takedown.
Wow. Yeah.
It's a nice movement. I haven't seen that before.
I wonder if this guy will come. No.
So let's do another giveaway. Zaffa, what do you have there next to you right there?
I think we should give away this beauty here, Scarecrow.
Arkham Asylum
Signed.
edition of Scarecrow, signed by Jamie Walker and Sefton Hill. Yours. The first person to name for me another Arkham Asylum villain that appears in the interview tapes but does not appear in person in the game.
Go.
There's Ash looking at the chat instead of focusing on the Predator there. So, an Arkham Asylum villain that appears in the interview tapes but does not appear in person in the game. That's good. Mr. Freeze, we've got Alidas there with Mr. Freeze. He is featured in the interview tapes, but he is not featured in the game. Let's give that man a Scarecrow, a signed Scarecrow, Arkham Asylum.
Coming straight to you.
There it is. And thank you for taking part in that.
And just like that.
Just like that, we're giving away stuff.
Just like
We're giving
that, it's
away
gone.
awesome stuff.
Tear them.
A lot of cool stuff on this table, guys.
There is a lot of cool stuff on this table.
I think people are probably wondering when they're going to get their hands on that big boy there.
I think the I think the Titan Joker is the must-have.
We're leaving it to the end?
It's the grand prize. We're going to leave that right until the end.
It's like an achievement.
If Ash can beat
with us.
Titan Joker tonight, then Ash can have it.
Ash.
And I don't have this at home. No pressure. So, we'll see.
So this is where we're introduced to Riddler's.
Riddler.
Yeah.
But be careful. Don't cut yourself on this sharply observed portrait.
Riddler so weak.
See if I can remember where it is. Oh, what's this?
I'm starting to suspect that you know where all of this stuff is. Which is even more impressive because it is five years since you played this game.
Yeah. It's been
Honestly,
It's muscle memory.
because if you played it every weekend, I'd totally understand. It's a good game.
I would too, but it has been that long, yeah.
Have placed a dazzling selection of challenges and puzzles around Arkham. Can you solve them all? Will you find all my trophies? Are you ready to give up? Your puny mind is no match for my own.
Hey, Batman! It was a massacre.
So some of the names of guards were inspired by members of the Rocksteady team. We've got Eddie Burlow, I think, who appears in...
Bowles, officer Bowles with the probably Ian.
Ian
Ian Bowles, lead designer.
Inspired.
She was surrounded by Blackgate prisoners.
Yeah, it's quite a nice place to be in, isn't it? When you work in such a tight-knit company, that you can have your print in the game in different ways like that, where you can put your names on the characters and stuff. I guess one of the benefits of being such a small team.
And if you're Scott Burfitt, then you get a picture of you looking goofy in the Scarecrow's hidden room.
Hideout, yeah.
I'll look after Maria.
Saying that, I've been trying to get my game in the, my name in the game for about 7 years now.
Your name is unusual,
what
so it's a
what
more
is going
difficult
on
thing
there?
to slot
I've got to
in.
speak to those boys when I get back.
Can you get a trophy yet?
Nah, not
No.
yet.
So yeah.
So when we when we reach the next room, we're gonna take a little break and we'll be back. After that,
Jack
yeah,
Ryder.
Jack Ryder. Snapshot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Subject too smooth.
Nice.
I think there was another one in here.
Riddle. We need to do a riddle.
Audio tape. Someone's saying there's an audio tape.
Yeah,
Is there an audio tape in this room?
It feels like there's something else, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's a trophy there.
Where's the audio tape, guys?
In doubt, detective mode.
I've got a question about the codes, guys.
Oh.
And what they're for.
Has anyone come up with where it might be?
Are they in one of the
I can't see it yet. No.
Damn, it's been so long.
I think we're going to have to go and find it.
Right.
Ash.
Yeah, another time.
Yeah. Let's move on, and we're going to take a short break.
Peggy 16.
Bruce, I found Penguin. He's got a weapons cache on the north end of Miyagani Island. The area is heavily protected by the Arkham Knight's drone forces. Be careful.
I'm on my way. Running diagnostics.
Thermal imaging shows the Arkham Knight's tanks are unmanned and controlled remotely. You're clear to engage.
Weapon systems online.
Be careful.
What do we do about the bat?
Batman. Don't worry about Batman. He's about to become extinct. Bloody rich. Look at it all. Lovely, lovely money. And it's all mine. No!
The Arkham Knight. Fight. Yar.
So that's who we had.
How many more bones will you crush? How many lives will you destroy in pursuit of what you call justice? You are the product of everything you fear. Violence, darkness, helplessness. All that remains is for you to watch as I drag your beloved Gotham into oblivion.
And we're back. Thanks for waiting. Quick apology to the guys who got involved in the interview tape question that we had there. In fact, the only character who has an interview tape in Batman Arkham Asylum and that doesn't appear in the game, who is a villain, is Riddler. So apologies for that, Mr. Freeze. That was incorrect, and that was just the internet and the cameras and all that stuff just making us a little stupid. So apologise for that. That is my bad. Ash, shall we carry on?
Let's
pick it up. In fact, Zaffa, would you like to pick someone in the chat there and give them a Steam code?
Here we go, here we go. Let's wait. Trade Wind Drain?
Trade Wind Rain. Arkham Warden, will you give Trade Wind Rain a Steam code for being an awesome person? Don't forget to follow us on Twitch TV/WB Play. This is where this is going to be your home for Batman Arkham live streaming, as well as all the other cool stuff that WB Games do.
I want to give away more. So many people are like, hey.
Magali, would you like to pick a Steam user to...
Yeah, so...
Someone to get a Steam code?
Keep it coming, guys. Pick any one of those, Max.
Can't see. Night Soldier? Is it?
Night Soldier.
Night Soldier.
Night Soldier.
Night Soldier.
Boom.
Night Soldier. You are the lucky winner of a code. I just want to say a big shout out to Cormat8 as well. I know you, bro. It's good to see you in here.
An Arkham guard named Frank Bowles betrayed you all. He broke out Joker, who killed him when he was no longer needed.
Some loyalty. Do you need any help?
No, you and your men are safer here. I'll find you if I need anything.
Oh, we're in the exterior
here
world.
we go, on the ground. Arkham Mansion.
Joker's free again.
Not for long.
Oh, I can't remember that. I thought we were already taken all over the island, but it's actually... You still have...
Prisoner 4011 is saying, scan the Amadeus grave.
God, it's you. Have you caught Joker yet?
I need you to stay here. Stop anyone trying to get into the mansion.
Whatever you say, Batman. No one's getting past me.
Come on, my boy.
There we go. Oh, yeah.
Oracle, disable the Batmobile's countermeasure system.
I saw the alert. What's wrong? Where are you?
There's more codes coming, right?
There's more codes coming.
People keep saying, I've missed out.
If she still got Gordon,
there's more coming.
He could get hurt.
Okay,
we're here all night, aren't we?
We're here all night.
Still parked up outside the intensive treatment building.
Should we give away one more code? Let's give away one more code. Ash.
Shall I pick one?
Do you want to pick one?
Dragon Zafiro?
Straight in there.
Dragon Zafiro.
Zafiro, is that because it's... Zafiro?
Named after Zappa? Dragon Zafiro.
Thank you.
Arkham Warden, can you give that man a lovely code? That person. I don't know if you're a man or a woman or anything. Give that person a code.
Somebody asked to scan Amadeus Arkham's grave.
Yeah.
Great.
Remember where it is. Looks interesting.
Oh, read the trophy.
Cha-ching.
Which one was it now?
We could do the hot cold here.
Is this it?
Is it? No. Oh, it's gonna
There's
look.
another trophy there.
It is.
Of course you found that one easy. You were supposed to.
What are the peeps saying?
Oh, help us here. It's
So while we're doing this, let's give away a little something else as well. How about
Magali, pick one.
my favorite villain.
Oh, we're getting
your favorite villain, Harley Quinn? Let's give away Harley Quinn. Magali, do you have a question? Or shall I pick one?
Pick one because I'm a bit rubbish with that.
Okay. Name the voice actress who plays Harley Quinn.
Woo! It's going to be hot.
And it's also signed by Sefton and Jamie Walker. Sefton Hill and Jamie Walker.
Name the voice actress.
Yeah.
That looks like hat trick. Was hat trick the first person?
Stay with your colleague.
Yeah. Woo!
Or was it Arlene Sorkin in the first game? Can we confirm that? I believe it's Tara Strong, but...
We'll get confirmation on that. Why is this your favourite character, Megan?
Because she's like, you know...
Arlene Sorkin in the first game. That's great work. Tara Strong voices her in subsequent games, but Arlene does the business in Batman Arkham Asylum.
No, she's my favourite because...
Great work.
You know, she...
Spike, can we confirm who it was that answered Arlene first?
Because we needed to separate Joker and Batman, you know, in the...
Lexamont. Congratulations to Lexamont.
Coming to you.
This is your Harley.
Yeah. And she's the one running the show for Joker, basically, in both games. You know, Joker in City is sick, he can't be there. In this one, he's run off and hide himself somewhere. So who's left running the place for
running the
for
business?
Running the business, and it's her. And also, she's because of that, we spend a lot of time with her, working on her character, on her stuff, and personally, not in this one, but in Arkham City, I was responsible for the church. So for people who remember, there was a scene between her and Batman in the church where she took over the church, and I've got long memories of trying to get that right.
So the church scene in Batman Arkham City is where one of the first Predator sections, is that right?
Yes, a tutorial, and also it becomes afterwards Riddler visited, capture everyone that is in the church, and they become Riddler's hostages, and then you free them. And Harley's got some cool outfit as well.
She has.
Yeah.
Yes, she does.
Yeah, I think Harley's a really interesting character. The playable sections of Batman Arkham Knight really are top quality, and it's really nice to see her being playable in the game. The Batmobile.
Look at it. It's like, wow.
It looks like it's very different to the Batmobile that we've put into Batman Arkham Knight. Like, one of the things that we did when we were looking at creating this Batmobile for the drivable Batmobile in the game is to look at how gameplay influences the design of the car. So you can see the design that we had here is a sort of quite a traditional Batmobile with a sort of really big front, the cockpit really far back. And when we looked at what we wanted the Batmobile to be able to do in Batman Arkham Knight, you to be able to eject out, we brought the cockpit further forward to sort of make that more natural, make it look more
more rugged,
like exactly.
More rugged,
Plus, you need to be able to drive up and down stairs in the thing, right?
You need to be able to transform.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, let's not forget that into battle mode.
Battle mode.
Yeah, this one was more like a racer, like a drag racer almost. Whereas the current one, like you say, has been geared towards battle.
It's a super heavy sports car, basically.
Yeah.
We want it to be the best car you ever drive when you play Batman Arkham Knight. That was one of the main things that we kind of wanted to get out of that, because it's such an iconic vehicle. It's such, as much as Batman, it occupies this very unique place in popular culture. And I think that's probably one of the reasons why you guys opened the game with a shot of the Batmobile, right?
Yeah, it's the best car in the world. It must be the best car in the world. Oh, I love that. Like on the right, just seeing it reminds me how like Joker, little by little during the game, if you come and visit this place, they are building up
the facade.
The facade. You can take them down, they come back, and then they start to build up.
Nice batarang into ground takedown there, Ash. That's great.
Efficiency. Over there.
Guys, there's a lot of people who want your shirt.
Twitch TV are very, very explicit about people not taking their clothes off. So I'm afraid my shirt is not available.
Staying on tonight.
No, my shirt is staying on tonight. However, we do have a few to give away later on. In fact, should we give one of those away?
Yeah, look
Should we
at
give away one
this.
of these? There we go. What size is that one there?
This is a L.
So this is a large. I only have one in size large. There we go. Do you want to hold that up?
What's in the bag?
What's in the bag? It's Be the Batman.
So these are the some shirts that we had produced for E3 this year, when we took Batman Arkham Knight over to LA, where we were showing some brand new sections. So we were giving these shirts away. Anyone who came to our E3 demo, to our E3 theatre presentation, would have got a shirt that looks a lot like this. And in fact, you can see the difference on that shirt and the difference on my shirt is that these ones say Arkham Team on them, and these were only given out to the developers and a few of the guys at Warner Brothers. So these are very, very limited. So, Zafar,
What are we going to do?
how are we going to give this away?
I feel like it's a bit early to give away one of these.
I think we should just pull the trigger and give one of these away. I've got some more to give away.
Oh yeah?
I do have. I've got more than one to give away. So let's ask a question about Batman Arkham Knight. Let's see if you guys have been paying.
Without spoiling too much.
Let's see if you guys have been paying attention to Batman Arkham Knight. Can you name one of the new combat moves that we've added to Batman Arkham Knight? First person to name one of the new combat moves added to Batman Arkham Knight. Got to watch this closely. One of the new combat moves.
Upgrade your armor. Shall we upgrade your armor?
No.
Yeah, yeah. Fear
Environmental takedown. There we go. Fear
Fear
takedown.
takedown.
Fear takedown is definitely a predator move. Environmental takedown. Can we, Spike? Can you find the first person who said environmental takedown, please? Koala Noodle. Koala Noodle, you are the proud owner
of one of these bad
of this
boys.
very limited Rocksteady Batman Arkham Knight t-shirts. We've got a couple more to give away, so if you didn't get that one, there's still chance. Koala Noodle, congratulations. I love this shirt. It's very comfortable, and it's got one of my favorite things on it, which is the bat symbol.
Some good answers coming in there.
There are some great answers, yeah. Batmobile takedown is great. Quick fire gadget while gliding is correct.
Takedown.
The fear takedown is a predator move. You can use it to initiate combat from a stealth position, but you can't use it when you're in full-on combat. It's a really powerful new move. Batman is at the peak of his abilities in Batman Arkham Knight, and the fear takedown is one of the moves that he can use to take advantage of a group of guards who are unawares and just subdue them really, really quickly in quick succession. It feels awesome to do it as well.
It's all because of the new suit, though, isn't it?
It is. It's the new suit, Batman's new abilities. Yeah.
Getting a suit right is tricky
It's
business.
really
I'll tell you that.
hard.
We go through so many iterations.
Well, everyone has an opinion, like Magley says. Everyone has an opinion about
yeah.
how it needs to look, and
But just knowing how much work has gone into the new one, knowing that the character team has gone to town.
I remember I was there.
And, chunk by chunk, building it, putting it together, piece by piece.
Yeah, the whole character team worked on it, and it's.
I mean, you can tell, right? I mean,
It is
just the
amazing,
attention to detail on it is, and the new gen consoles obviously give us that ability to push it to that next level.
So Ash, what are we learning here?
Well, I think what I want to do is set some traps and see if I can get people to fall for them, really.
Uh-huh.
So this place has got quite a few environmental takedown areas, like the fracture walls and things that you can gel.
Have we done inverted yet?
No, not yet. Not yet. There's a guy there.
We're going to do inverted takedown. That was like a request from a previous room.
Yeah, but we've just got our.
I'm setting a challenge for Ash doing it.
We've got an upgrade. We've got an upgrade point as well. We should spend that upgrade point, guys. What upgrade should we get?
Someone said armor.
Some people are saying some people are saying armor upgrade.
Yeah,
Is it time to upgrade the armor now?
Well, it's Predator. Let's do that.
What else we got? Let's go through the options here.
What other options do we have here? What do we have unlocked? Upgrades, batarang power. What are we getting? Lots of people are just saying armor. I think everyone's just saying armor.
I agree.
We had a split with last time as well.
Thugs with
everyone's saying armor. Everybody wants armor, so we're going to get armor. The community has spoken. You want armor? We're going to give you armor.
Yeah, it's done. Done.
See if I can set this before that guy sees me.
Oh, well, risky Ash. Like a star though.
How many of them?
So you're going to try and blow all of these in one go?
Go! Why?
I thought you said.
Nice.
What did I get? Well, one there, two there.
Nice.
Missed him.
I mean, that's the thing with our the talent we had in our coders behind these, right? Is that they created a system that even now, after all those years, you play a Predator room and you still get surprised. You still get like, come on! It's so dynamic and it's so that you can't.
That was surgery. When you broke cover there, Ash, you broke cover in a big way.
Yeah.
I think Ash thought he had the fair takedown there for a second. He thought he could take two of them in one go.
Not just fair takedown, just double takedown as well.
I don't know what happened. 1 minute we were doing our evening rounds, and the next, armed thugs burst into
Rick Star, nice moves, Ash. Good work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone into the elevator. I couldn't tell who it was.
They obviously didn't want to be followed. The elevator appears to have been powered down. You're going to be okay here.
We'll be fine.
What about the others? We heard gunfire. They could be dead. We should go and help.
Oh no, I forgot. Dr. Kellerman was in the patient observation room, and Dr. Chen went to surgery.
And Dr. Young went to X-ray.
Arkham Warden's giving away some codes.
I'll find the other doctors.
Go get him, guys.
Hold still. I'll get you free.
I'll get you out of there. We're gonna be okay.
Let's go and rescue some hostages.
No. Oh, Ash has got other plans.
She's got plans.
She's got plans.
It's all coming back slowly.
I like your start, Ash.
So this is the one behind the showers.
Super Smith Network is asking if we're going to be using Unreal Engine 4 in Batman Arkham Knight. We are using a really heavily modified version of Unreal Engine 3. And I think you'll see in the game that the engine team, Ben and Dustin and all those guys, they're doing a really amazing job creating a level of detail and realism that we've really never seen before in an Arkham game.
Oh, yeah. Oh. There we go. That's the scan.
You are performing just below my predicted expectations. At this rate, you'll never beat me.
There he is.
My family's
You guys spent a long time tucking stuff away.
Yeah.
We were doctors,
But it's to make the to really give this environment rich and to add the depth and
giving all to protect it.
and there's so much you can do with like the Batman universe. It's so massive and
Where do
it's
we go
so,
first?
you know.
Let's go blue.
Yeah.
Okay. When we built the most of the dungeon have like structure where you have corridor leading to rooms, and when we built this, we had this idea of having the central room, and then you'd rescue those doctors in different rooms, and then to connect this, there was this corridor, and everyone was getting lost in that corridor. Like for months, we were all artists, designers. You'd play it, and like, where is that room again? I don't know. So I can't remember who had the idea, but put those lines, and those blue, red, and yellow lines saved this room, this corridor, because
To be fair, you have them in hospitals anyway.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So it's quite a
but
nice touch
it
on
was
that.
funny. Like I see that corridor, and I'm like, my God, how many times I got saved?
Last thing you want to do is get lost in a hospital, right?
Yeah.
Last thing you want to do.
Oh, that's
So that's our first meeting with Aaron Cash, who you mentioned earlier.
yeah, Aaron Cash. He's in City and doesn't seem to be able to get away from trouble.
Do you remember this, Max?
Yeah, I remember this puzzle navigation. So,
Do you want to talk us through it, Magali?
yeah, 'cause that's my work.
This is your room, is it?
Yeah. Here, there is so the way we worked with puzzle and use of gadget was we set up the design team. We would set up at a meeting, and we had a week to come up with ideas prior to the meeting. You'd go in the meeting and say, okay, now we're gonna do. So I guess this one is Batarang, or no, I can't remember. You'd come up with 5 ideas each. We'll get in that meeting. There was 5 of us, so we had 20 ideas. And out of the 20 ideas of how to use a gadget in a cool way, creating a cool puzzle, we'd select like 5 of them. So, and here it was mixing a bit of navigation when you had to glide, when you had to jump and climb, with a use of gadget, and always Batman being Batman. He would rescue people, even if the guys he had to rescue were thugs, or he won't let anyone die, right? Because he's the Batman. And here, as the gas glower as well, what we try to do is so you had to find how to basically you have 3 vents you have to activate, and it's as a gas lower you progress to the next vent. You can deactivate.
You're thinking what I'm thinking, eh?
Yeah, but this is no, Batman wouldn't do that, guys.
Yeah, well, there's a switch there, right? You have to get to it somehow.
And yeah, so and you try to mix. So here you see, to get to the switch, you have to break through the breakable wall, and the thug is there, nicely positioned. So it's like
thrashing about, so there's
yes.
no chance you can miss him.
And then you would have used the Batarang on the rope as well.
Some of the artwork. It's amazing.
My radio went dead soon after you brought Joker in.
There are still medical staff needing my help.
Will all patients please remain and move slowly to their accommodation?
So this is another example of Joker taking over.
Yeah.
Slowly spreading his influence.
Yeah.
And that's just, he's just having a bit of fun there, isn't he?
Yeah.
Project Titan allows us to strengthen the individual's ability to cope with such changes. Early results were
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Ash's favorite.
Don't speak. You're safe now.
So what do we need to, what's the answer to the clue in this room? If you guys can tell us in the chat, because I don't know this. I actually couldn't find this when I was playing yesterday. Maybe Ash knows.
What the hell? Get down there, boys. See if he can detect being punched in the face.
Normal, thank you. There's a riddle up where the thugs are.
Ah, yeah, that's it, I remember that. Yeah, they were able to throw. So we were introducing the idea that the thugs could use the environment, take things in the environment and throw them at you. Like those junction boxes.
Yeah, medical equipment, things tied to the wall, right? Again, it's just a nice way to introduce something into combat. And it happens periodically as you play the game, right? So
Think of this as a preview to the main event. You'll see. Please, get me out of this thing.
So on the upper floor,
I'm sorry.
I think you need the.
it's a
right,
Relax, you're safe now.
it's a Riddler capture,
I
isn't
can
it?
handle these low-life thugs.
Can you go back up?
Ash, let's go back up.
Let's go back
I
up.
think we missed
up,
something.
Up.
Is it up there? Is it on the? Is it that whiteboard?
The what? Yeah.
it's Thomas Elliot.
Dr. T. Elliot.
I'd have solved all the puzzles by now.
Very good.
Yeah, a lot of people
Oh,
like that,
Dr.
right?
Young, Jessup. No, you don't have it yet.
Thank you, Spiegelcraft.
Will all patients please remain calm and move slowly to their accommodation?
Oh, I'm not sure I can keep it a secret any longer. I've got 2 old friends coming to the party. One of them is just terrified to leave without saying hello. The other, well, let's just say he's going to
We've got another upgrade. What should we go for, guys?
Oh, I like the sound of that. Go back. Twin Batarang.
Well, let's see what these guys have. Let's see what the community wants.
Give them some options, Ash.
Upgrade.
Remote control Batarang. Twin Batarangs.
Combo throw people want. Twin Batarangs, Sonic Boom, Critical Strikes. It's just, it's everything. Looks like
Oh yeah,
there's
critical what is it?
Remote Batarang.
I would really like to see the throw, actually. That's my request, because you can do really cool things with it.
Wait, Batarangs again, quite a lot of mentions here.
Twin Batarangs. People
Twin
like
Batarangs.
looks like Twin Batarang. Looks like Twin Batarang. The
twin,
community's
twin,
spoken.
go!
Twin Batarang. But I'd really like to see the special combo throw next time. So, so guys, I can't just
to tell you.
Yeah. So if you guys vote for it,
We've got to leave
then
it for the
yeah,
guys.
it's
We've got
up
to
to
leave
the
it for the
guys. But if
guys.
you guys vote for it, that would make me really happy.
The stories of the various so-called super criminals who've been treated here.
See, that's the thing about the combat in Arkham Asylum, like we were saying earlier, right? Like obviously Ash and Zafir and all of us, we're all used to the combat in Batman Arkham Knight now, where you've got a lot more options. You know, it's expanded on even over the combat that you have in Batman Arkham City. But the great thing about the combat in this game is that you just have to be good at it. You know, you can't use tricks.
Yeah.
You know, there's no, you know, your quickfire gadgets are more limited. You just, if you want to be good at combat in this game, you just got to get good at combat.
Also, you can get into a really, really nice flow with the combat, and that you build up momentum, combo flows, and it actually gets a lot more fun. You get faster, and you hit harder, and the pace is just a lot more nicer.
That was a nice puzzle.
I'd be trying to activate a fear takedown round about there. That's
yeah,
my
yeah.
It doesn't need to be like this. If you don't shut the hell up, I need to shoot a boss a finger and blow your head
I guess that's how ideas are born, isn't it? Like you play the previous games.
Yeah, and you think, you know what would be really cool here?
We could do something new here.
Yeah. I think that's a really nice puzzle.
Yeah, it's a really nice puzzle, yeah.
So when I did that yesterday, I thought I had it. I did the first one and I was like, I've got this, I know what's going on here. But I hadn't seen the wall on the other
you got
side.
the guy just
Yeah, and I realised how foolish I'd been.
You haven't leveled up enough yet.
That's right.
Not the Batman just
You
yet.
have not got good.
Bad publicity will affect his campaign for mayor.
That'll be released. Almost forgot. They said
they were moving through the facility, hunting down the other doctors.
Not a problem. All staff have been rescued. You'll be safer if you remain here.
All the medical staff are safe. Time to continue following Harley Quinn and Gordon's trail.
Our staff are here to help you.
Oh, hello.
Another present. That completely got me as well. I was into the false sense of security that there's nothing but teeth in the first two packages. Here's a guy with a knife. Just to keep you on your toes a little more.
Few would have believed it could be the premier psychiatric evaluation.
Did you find them? Are they okay?
Yes, they're safe now.
Batman, we've got another problem.
I need to get back to the mansion. All my research notes are there. We can't risk Joker getting his hands on them.
It's not safe, Doctor. The island's a war zone. You won't stand a chance.
It's my life's work. You really don't have the authority to...
I'll get her there, Batman. You ask me. It's about time for a little pink.
I don't like it, but... Who called the elevator?
Wasn't us. It's coming from the lower floor.
Cash, take Dr. Young. Get her notes and then find somewhere safe to hold up. Everyone else, go to the observation room. Barricade yourselves in.
The boss says he's in here somewhere. Spread out.
Oh, we're approaching, going towards the morgue.
Took all the walls out.
Yeah.
Kind of wish you kept that stuff in, huh?
Some of them. What's he gonna do? Oh.
Dude, was that intentional, or were you going for the
No,
Batarang? Because if it was intentional, it's a cool left field strategy that I really love.
I want to try and bait them to me. Come on.
Come on.
We try and do, Ash.
Let's try to get the guy to
And then
come
what?
here and then perform. Can you do from a takedown from the vent?
Nope.
No.
No.
Is it
No.
City? Oh wow.
That's a move that was added in?
That's in City.
Is that in City?
Yeah.
No.
Come on, guys, look.
I can't remember us putting it in here. We didn't have it here, did we? I don't think we did. Plan B, Ash. Go for the fear takedown again.
For the dual one? No.
So Gnarly77 is asking what new moves are in Batman Arkham Knight. Some of the new ones that we've mentioned already. The Fear Takedown, which is one that we've all four of us at points have been thinking, man, that would be a really useful move to have here. It allows you to take down up to 3 guards at the same time, or in very quick succession with a really cool new move. We've also added new stuff to navigation. For example, you can use gadgets while gliding now. So the line launcher, which is a classic Batman gadget, you can use that while you're gliding along. You can fire that sideways to create a tightrope for yourself between 2 buildings, sort of stopping you in between those buildings, allowing you to sort of assess the situation before going into combat. As you're gliding down into combat, you can throw batarangs while you're in the air. To get the drop on thugs even more.
And not just batarangs, obviously the new gadgets that are coming that we're not talking about, but many more additions to that list.
And there is more to come.
I mean, we're doing
Oh, Caboose XBL is here. Caboose, welcome. I haven't seen you in chat before. Maybe you've been here for a little while, but it's great to have you here.
Yeah, they've got it. They've got Scarecrow's going.
You know,
So Adidas is asking, was combat stealth the main focus of the game early in development, or did it...
Basically...
Should we do Scarecrow first, and then we'll talk about that?
Yeah. Jesus.
I forgot about those guys.
Lunatics.
Yeah. They scared me a lot.
They were hard, man.
It looks like the good doctor has started. Your appointment is for hours. I'm sure you'll be buzzed through when he's ready. Tell me, Pats, what are you really scared of?
Oh, we have a crash.
We've been scarecrowed.
We've been scarecrowed.
It's not a crash, it's scarecrow.
It's not a crash, it's a bit of scarecrow.
So to answer the question about what was more important, if I remember well, the idea was that
Guys, let's run a trailer while I reboot this.
we... Oh, can I talk? Can I talk? Oh. Yeah, we looked at...
Let's pop to the trailer, Magdalene.
Yeah.
Peggy 16.
This is your only warning. Abandon the city, or I will unleash your greatest fears.
When to the good man I know you will become. And finally, my son, I ask that you never abandon this city to fate. We have lived through dark days, and no doubt there are more to come. But it is the good and great men who stand up for Gotham when others turn and run. In death, I will love you forever. Your father, Thomas.
And we're back. Thank you for bearing with us. It's time to do. We're going to take a little break to give Ash's thumbs a bit of a rest because he's kicking ass.
You the man, Ash.
As the Batman. So Ash is going to have a little cup of tea. Well, Zafar here, my colleague, and myself answer some of your questions about Batman Arkham Knight. The forthcoming game, the epic conclusion to Rocksteady's Arkham trilogy, coming the 2nd of June next year for PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Let's go to the chat. Django is asking, what's the resolution and frame rate on PS4? We don't know yet. The game is about we're about 6 months away from going gold, from being fully from releasing, from being final. So we don't know what the resolution and frame rates are going to be yet. That's something that happens during the optimization phase of the game. We're aiming for parity across all platforms, and whatever it is, it's going to be awesome. Zaffa, how is the stealth and combat different in Arkham Knight? Do you want to take that one? That's a massive question. Do you want to do one and I'll do the other?
Yeah, sure. I mean, where do we start, I guess? Well, we've mentioned fear takedowns quite a bit. Fear takedowns are a way of transitioning into Predator. They allow you to take down armed thugs. It's a really cool way, like it really slows down the time. You can take your time to choose your next enemy. You can take between 1 to 3 people at the same time. Like we've mentioned before, the suit allows you to do this, and the suit is freaking awesome. You guys have obviously seen it. What else we got going on in Predator that we can say?
There's more vertical. You've got more control over vertical gameplay this time, so you can get into wall shoots and quickly transition between different areas.
Yeah, wall shoots are interesting. They allow you to get in and out of grates a lot quicker. And like you say, make use of that kind of height in the gameplay that we've got this time. We're going to combat. Combat's pretty hardcore. Yeah. Batman can now pick up pipes that the enemies have and smash it into their face.
And bats, yeah. So weapon steals is a new option that you have.
We've got environmental takedowns, so you can smash a guy into an electronic box, or you can bring down an aircon unit.
Drop a light on their heads, like all kinds of things, and that opens up positional play. So whereas free flow combat is sort of more focused on rhythm and your timing. In Batman Arkham Knight, we've added this element, so you've still got the rhythm, you've still got the timing, you've still got that classic free flow combat. But if you're smart about the way you can position yourself during combat, you can take advantage of what's in the environment to get through those thugs more quickly. Let's see.
The classic question, isn't it? There's classic questions in there.
Did Batman is more OP? Batman is always OP. That's Batman's thing. He is the savior and protector of Gotham. And that's the whole point of playing one of our games, of playing the Arkham games. Because as soon as you pick up that controller, we want it to feel like you're putting on the cowl and becoming Batman. So is Batman OP? Absolutely, and that is the way he's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm. I mean, question of Joker's death.
I mean, that's
a big one.
That's a big spoiler, by the way. And one of the things that I probably should have mentioned earlier is that obviously our stream is full of spoilers for Batman Arkham Asylum. We're going to assume that you guys are aware of the broader Arkham history. So, spoiler, if you do not want a spoiler for the end of Batman Arkham City, please turn away now. Joker dies at the end of Batman Arkham City. And one of the questions is, how does that affect the narrative of Batman Arkham Knight?
Yeah, I mean, I think you touched on it earlier, actually. We talked about Scarecrow and how we left him out of the second game and how we're now bringing him back in for the third and final installment. Yeah, it's a big role to kind of cut out and to introduce other villains that are as powerful and as kind of representative of the Batman universe. And yeah, doing that and also combining him with the Arkham Knight. I mean, that's pretty amazing. I mean, you guys will have seen Arkham Knight's design. He looks pretty sweet. And he kind of includes this kind of different battle element that he has and how he brings to Gotham City. He's got all of his army and his troops. And therefore we've got the Batmobile and how Batman can kind of take that on toe to toe.
Yeah, I mean, the one of the things that I really like about the Arkham Knight is that escalation and the escalation of the battle is a really awesome theme in Batman. Like, Batman gets better, he gets better gadgets, he trains harder, he gets more tough, and his enemies increase their methods. They're more prepared, they plan, and they try and exploit Batman's weaknesses. So Batman gets even tougher, so his enemies get even tougher. And the Arkham Knight is kind of the apex of that escalation. He's rolling into Gotham City with a militia, an army of drone tanks and infantry to stage a full-scale occupation to weaponize Gotham against Batman. And he's been a really interesting villain for us to develop.
I mean, it opens up a massive new gameplay element, do you know what I mean? Like, introducing the Batmobile as it is quite fun and quite something that everyone always wanted from the past two games that we've been kind of making. But yeah, Arkham Knight obviously brings that element, like you say, of the tanks and stuff. So fighting that with your Batmobile is just awesome. Like, we still get goosebumps playing it every now and then when you get like critical shots. It's just like, oh, so cool. So
yeah, the first time I switched into battle mode, on my basically my second day, I think, at Rocksteady, I was like, they've nailed this. They've nailed the gameplay on this already. Let's take another question. Arson Awesome is saying, what new gadgets will we be able to play with? I mean, the big gadget and the big gameplay addition that we wanted to make this time around is to bring the Batmobile in. And one of the reasons why we wanted to bring the Batmobile into the game is because it's like a really, really important part of the whole Batman mythos and mythology. And creatively, it was really interesting for us to start experimenting with what kind of gameplay can we create, what kind of fun gameplay can we create by adding in this new thing. And obviously there's the navigation, there's the afterburner and the pursuit mode, driving around the city really fast, getting around. And then when we decided that we wanted to transform it into basically a mobile weapons platform, into a strafing tank, that then opened up loads of different combat options, and not only in combat but also in things like puzzle solving. Zafar, do you want to talk a little bit about some of the things that you can do with that?
Yeah, I mean, you've got the winch on the front of the car, which obviously, like you say, we can use in puzzles and many other ways of navigation. What else we got?
It's great for precise navigation as well. Battle mode is great for getting across into small into areas that would be more difficult in pursuit mode.
Yeah, I mean, you guys would have seen the trailer, the E3 trailer. I just want you to get your hands on it, really. That's the only way to really know how it feels.
It does feel awesome.
But it is awesome, yeah. It is, for sure.
All right, let's take another question there.
What are we allowed to say about Arkham Knight? Well, we've kind of discussed how he impacts the game, right?
I think we have. There's lots of people asking about for spoilery questions, and this is the stream for getting spoilers about Batman Arkham Asylum and Batman Arkham City. The spoilers for Batman Arkham Knight, you're going to have to wait until you play the game. How does gameplay and story, Hat-Trick 360, how does gameplay and story compare to previous games? Well, we've gone next-gen consoles only, where PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC only, and that's given us loads of opportunity to build a bigger world, and that has a big impact on gameplay. You know, partially destructible environments that you can sort of smash through in the Batmobile. Loads more space, obviously, to grapple and glide around.
I think the gliding is like tremendously been improved, like in terms of how much you can glide on for and how much verticality there is in the game world. I'm sure Ash would have come to that realization when he was playing Arkham Asylum of how bigger the world is. And like you say, you mentioned the chain grapnel, and that allows you to kind of go higher and bigger and bolder in terms of your gliding mechanics. So yeah, it's the new gen consoles have allowed us to really like expand the game world.
And that was the main reason why we went new gen. It was more we didn't just want to build a bigger world for the sake of building a bigger world. It's about finding really cool things to do in it. And I think Sefton was really motivated, and the environment team were really motivated by the Batmobile. By deciding that they wanted the Batmobile in there and looking at what does having the Batmobile in the game, what does that mean for the world design? And one of the things Sefton has said to me is, we just found we needed to make it bigger and more awesome, because we wanted to fit the Batmobile in there and make that into an awesome experience.
And why not? It's the final installment.
Will there be new characters never seen in Batman Arkham Knight? Well, the Arkham Knight is a brand new character that we've introduced. Zafar's already told you a little bit about him. He's he's a really interesting character because he's an expert tactician. So he's in command of this drone army, these drone forces, and he knows that Batman is the biggest threat to his plans, to his and Scarecrow's plans, and so everything that he does is a tactical maneuver that is designed to undermine Batman. So he's really interesting to work with in that regard.
Yeah, I think it's not also about the new characters. Obviously, we're not going to spoil anything here today, but there are obviously new characters in there. But it's also about the characters that are coming back, like Scarecrow, Riddler, and how their designs have changed and how they've been built to work for the new gen consoles. That has been super exciting. I know I've been working with Albert and his team as well, and looking at how they've been kind of developing the characters and their processes, and it's been quite an amazing kind of success for them to see those guys. I mean, Scarecrow, you mentioned Scarecrow earlier being one of your favorite characters.
Yeah.
I totally agree with that in terms of like the quality of the build, like on Arkham Knight, it's just phenomenal. So
yeah, I think the character really does look incredible. And I mean, Scarecrow's design is probably the one that's changed the most radically from Batman Arkham Asylum to Batman Arkham Knight. He's terrifying now.
Yeah. He don't want to meet that guy in a dark alley, do you? Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Do we have
Fallout Fernando? Do we have to drive around everywhere? You don't have to drive around everywhere. In the city itself, there'll be points where you definitely want to use the Batmobile. And there'll be points so there'll be puzzles in the story that you will need to use the Batmobile to solve, because Batman might be in one location and you'll need to use Batmobile remote control to activate something else from another location. But it's always, you'll be always glad to have it. You know, it's really useful. It can assist you in combat. It can assist you in navigation. But if you just want to eject out and glide around the rooftops of Gotham, for large parts of the game, you can just do that. It's totally up to you. We want to give you as many ways as possible to make you approach this kind of Batman situation, make you feel like your own kind of Batman.
Yeah, freedom is very important. We're not restricting anyone to kind of stick into the car and stay there. And this is the new feature for Arkham Knight. No, it's not like that at all.
What role will Two-Face play in Batman Arkham Knight? Can't talk too much about Two-Face's exact role, but one of the things that, going back to the spoiler from the end of Batman Arkham City, that event, what the removal of that character from kind of the Arkhamverse has created is a situation where, with that character, and I'm just going to say Joker, with Joker's removal from the Arkhamverse, it's created that's a chaotic influence that's kind of gone from Gotham. And Joker was always very interested in sort of keeping everything moving and everything chaotic and playing the other villains against each other and sort of using Batman as his kind of personal plaything. So when Joker's removed, Scarecrow is able to sort of see and unite with the other villains on a plan to take down Batman, which if Joker was alive would never have happened, because that kind of thing just wouldn't interest Joker. And he would have actively tried to stop it because he wants Batman for himself, and he kind of sees Batman as this kind of very entertaining toy. So Scarecrow's united the villains. He's got this plan to take down Batman, and Two-Face is a part of that plan. What will be in the city? So we've spent a lot of time making Gotham City, which is huge this time. It's 5 times bigger than the environment you had to play with in Batman Arkham City.
Can we go back to that point? How much bigger?
It's 5 times. It's 5 times bigger, which is to say roughly 20 times the size of the environment.
Imagine the amount of Riddler
Asylum.
trophies. Imagine how many Riddler trophies can we fit into that? Yeah.
I don't know. I'm sure Sophie will be grinning to hear you say that. But it's a huge environment, and we want to make sure that feels like alive and interesting. So one of the things that we've developed for this game is a sort of an emergent rioting system. So at points in the game, because effectively there are sort of two major factions operating within Gotham on this rainy Halloween night. So as a result of Scarecrow's fear gas threat, the GCPD have evacuated as many civilians as they could out of the city limits to get them out of the blast radius. Mm-hmm. What that's left then is rioters, criminal elements on the street who are there just to cause chaos, just to tear the city apart. And also the Arkham Knight's militia are rolling in, setting up checkpoints, planting explosive devices, weaponizing Gotham. So the rioters and that sort of system is something that we really wanted to make it to sort of help the city to feel alive. So at points you'll be driving around a corner and you'll find an emergent riot that wasn't there a moment ago, and these things will sort of spring up and move around in a totally dynamic and very cool way. How many alternate costumes will be featured? We haven't announced anything along those lines. Will there be any comics or animated stuff featuring the Arkham Knight himself? That's a really good question. Like, when we got the chance to develop the character, the Arkham Knight, when we realized we had the chance to do that, I mean, do you remember what the atmosphere was like in the studios, Alf?
Ecstatic, really. To try and introduce a character into such a branded, understood universe is actually quite a privilege to be part of. So yeah, introducing the Arkham Knight was quite a moment, and I'm glad that we had the opportunity to do that, be in the final installment.
How do you think the guys would feel if, and I don't know if they will, like if the fans connect with the character, if they like the character, the Arkham Knight might appear in something else, but we don't know. We just create a character for our own, for our own game. It feels right in our game. I guess probably Albert and his team would be pretty happy if that happened.
Sure, yeah. For sure.
Answer is we don't know. If the fans really like him, then maybe DC Comics will do something. But we created the character for him to fulfill a role in the game, and he's fulfilling that role really nicely in the game. Let's take a couple more questions, and then we'll go back to the gameplay. We've got a question there from J.I. Waddymeister. Will there be co-op? For us, we're making a Batman game, and like I said earlier on in the stream, like for us that means getting the player to be the Batman. So it's a single player. It's a single player experience where you get to pick up the controller and wear the cowl and to be that guy. So there won't be any co-op in the game.
What can you say about aerial combat?
What can you say? That's Fallout Fernando again. Fallout Fernando again. Even, do you want to talk about the bass ranks while gliding?
Yeah, I mean, I think we briefly touched on that earlier as well. As Gaz mentioned, you can do lots of different gadgets while gliding, but also you would have noticed in the E3 trailer that the combat experts are in there.
Yeah.
And these guys don't mess around. I mean, they've got swords, they jump off other villains and the environment, and they attack you through the air, and you can actually counter them in the air. I mean, did
you animate that? Did you? Because it's a cool animation.
We've got a certain someone in the office.
Actually.
Certain someone in the office named Mirko Petrelli. He's one to look out for. He loves his combat moves, and he's quite a martial artist in some ways. So they've been great fun. And the latest trailer, the latest cut that we released actually showed that in a very, very cool manner. Really, really happy that was released.
Yeah, it's cool. Kenny's gameplays. How long is the story? It really depends how fast you are and how experienced you are with Arkham. There's going to be a lot of content in there. Like it's a big game. Our environment, like I've said, it's about 5 times bigger than Batman Arkham City. I don't think anyone thought that Arkham City was a small game. So there's going to be a lot in there to keep you going.
Someone's asking about kill limits on the Batmobile. There is no killing.
There is no.
It's not a killing machine.
It's not a killing machine. No. Batman has a code and he doesn't kill. So if you target any human enemies while in battle mode, the weaponry will automatically switch onto the non-lethal right suppressor. So that's just going to knock guys out, knock them out cold. If they get too close to the Batmobile, either while you're driving or even while you're stationary, then there are electroshock countermeasures on the corners of the Batmobile that will just give them a little jolt and knock them back. So Batman can rest easy that his code is being fully adhered to, even with the Batmobile.
The drones are unmanned.
Of course,
the drones are unmanned, so therefore when we go into battle mode, it means business.
Yeah, so the heavy weaponry is only ever used against unmanned opponents. Sparks SV, is this game taking place in Gotham at summer? It is not. It is all taking place, as is the tradition of the Arkham games now, over the course of one night. It's a rainy Halloween night, the perfect night for Scarecrow to relaunch his plans for Batman, and that is the setting for our game.
It wouldn't be Batman without being dark anyway.
Exactly, right? And it's Gotham City. It's got to be nighttime. It's got to be rainy.
Moody, eerie.
Yeah.
Yep.
Seedy neon, rain slick pavements.
Yes. Let's not forget that.
The whole thing. Right, we'll take one more question and then we'll. So do you right? The last question. Grade Pig. Do you get the Batmobile right from the very start of the game? You will not start the game. You will not start the game in the Batmobile, or right with the Batmobile, but you'll get it pretty quickly, and once you've got it, you'll be really glad you've got it. Okay, thanks very much for your questions, guys. We're going to get back on with playing Batman Arkham Asylum in around about 3.5 minutes after this trailer.
Peggy 16.
Bruce, I found Penguin. He's got a weapons cache on the north end of Miyagani Island. The area is heavily protected by the Arkham Knight's drone forces. Be careful.
I'm on my way. Running diagnostics.
Thermal imaging shows the Arkham Knight's tanks are unmanned and controlled remotely. You're clear to engage.
Weapon systems online.
Be careful.
What do we do about the bat? Batman? Don't worry about Batman. He's about to become extinct. Bloody rich. Look at it all. Lovely, lovely money. And it's all mine. No!
The Arkham Knight. Fight, 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 fight. Yar, yar.
So that's who we had.
How many more bones will you crush? How many lives will you destroy in pursuit of what you call justice? You are the product of everything you fear. Violence, darkness, helplessness. All that remains is for you to watch as I drag your beloved Gotham into oblivion.
And we're back. Thank you for bearing with us. Should we give a little something away?
Yes.
Zafa, should we give a little something away?
Yes.
What should we
indeed.
give away? Do you want to choose something?
What did we give away last? We gave away a keyboard.
Let's give away. Let's give away one of these really awesome mice. How about this?
I think we should double up as well. I think we should give
double
two
up?
things away.
Okay, so we should give two things away.
We should give a Rocksteady thing and a peripheral.
Okay. Let's give away. Let's give away this.
People keep saying T-shirts.
Okay, people are saying T-shirts. So let's give away a T-shirt. What size T-shirt do you have there, Magali?
I have a L.
We have a size large.
Ooh. And then it's the,
limited
Arkham
team. The Arkham team T-shirt. Magali, do you have a question that you would like to throw at the people?
No.
Do you have a okay? So I'll do a question about Batman Arkham Knight. What is the name of the non-lethal weapon that the Batmobile switches to if you target a human opponent? Let's see who's got it.
Go, go, go.
What is the name of the weapon, the non-lethal weapon? Oh.
Oh, yes,
that is
YOLO
Swag 9876. YOLO Swag.
Got it.
That is your. That's your swag right there.
And your T-shirt.
Excellent work, Riot Suppressor. Everyone's lighting up with Riot Suppressor. That is awesome. Right, let's let's pop that aside. Let's pop that aside. Okay, let's do this. Ash, do you have a question you'd like to ask the lovely people of the internet?
Related to Rocksteady or Batman?
Related to Rocksteady or Batman. Okay, here's another Rocksteady related question. The game director at Rocksteady Studios is Mr. Sefton Hill. His partner in crime, the studio director, what is his name? What is the name of the studio director at Rocksteady Studios? To win this lovely mouse.
I think it's a bit tricky one.
Yeah.
Will Smith. We did have a Will Smith. Whoa.
Dax Ginn has a lot of fans, but that is not the correct answer, and neither is Gaz Deves, the studio director at Rocksteady Studios. What is his name?
Yeah,
I can see it there. Cold Zero 2006 was first in with Jamie Walker. Cold Zero 2006, this is your mouse now. Let's hear it for Jamie Walker. Where are we headed to now then, Ash?
Is it
I'm
admin?
going to head back to another part of the island.
Someone said Bruce Wayne. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh, that's locked.
Are we going to the back cave? Are we with the back cave?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I thought it was,
Let's give away a Steam code as well. Magali, do you want to pick someone's username?
Yes.
Pick an obscure one.
Okay, so Jace Dark Knight.
Jace Dark Knight, that is a fine name. Jace Dark Knight. Let's give that Jace a code over there. Super Smith Network say so. Are we going to beat the game tonight? I don't think we're going to have time. Like, Ash is fast, and Ash is good, and Ash knows his way around. And I think it is possible to speedrun the game in under 4 hours. Do you have the line launcher yet?
No.
I think it's a line launcher puzzle, isn't it?
Yeah.
But we're going to play through as much as we can for you guys. Zaffa, how about choosing another user for a code?
Bethy Men.
Bethy Men over there. Do we have Bethy Men? Awesome. Bethyman, you are a person who gets a Steam code. Congratulations to you, Bethyman.
It's going to be a giveaway frenzy, isn't it?
It is going to be a giveaway frenzy. We're going to give stuff away. Now is the time.
It's for the hardcore
Then now is when you get
people.
stuff.
Yeah.
If you guys stay up,
stayed, yeah.
that's right. We love you and we want to give you stuff. It all has to go. Oh, Ash, I want to see the throw. Give me a throw. Yeah, throw, yeah!
Oh, yeah.
Trade Win Rain says we love you too. Heart.
Oh.
As Gotham's veins slowly filled with pain and suffering, the effects were felt everywhere. My father fell first, infected by some foul disease. My mother lived on, but only in a dream.
So, community, who is the next villain that we are going to meet? Do you know the answer to this, Magali? Don't say it.
As long as her body continued to breathe, her tears kept me awake.
Ash is busy on the trail of trophies still.
Ash is just getting all up in the
Let's get cracking with the main part.
Some of them upgrades, man.
There we go. Ivy's Croc coming up. Ivy. Penguin. A few Killer Croc mentions.
Yeah. Yeah, what I think you asked the question about what's the best thing about Rocksteady, and for me, what's the best thing about Rocksteady are the people, the crew. There's so many talented people out there that, in working with us, that you get inspired, and I think about that because that precise cave, we had to make the Batcave, right? And what we needed to do in that was you get a gadget, so it has to be a bit tutorial for the gadget and some information about, But how do you do the Batcave? The Batcave is one of those iconic locations, and what we had at the time was one of the concept artists had done an impression of what he thought the Batcave, and I remember looking at that and being like, man, this is so beautiful, this is what we're doing. And this is how we work at Rocksteady. We get inspired by each other, we push each other to be better, and that's what, just seeing that, I remember that, seeing his concept art and being like, wow, I want to do that, let's make that.
These notes aren't complete.
And there it is again.
Yeah.
That must be the secret Dr. Young is hiding. If Joker gets his hands on this, he will create an army of 1,000 Banes.
My God, is Joker crazy enough to do that? What am I saying? You've got to stop him.
There we go.
Here we go.
I'm going after her. She was heading to the mansion with cash. I'm going up top via the catacombs.
The Shoemaker says, do you really have comics all over Rocksteady? Do we ever?
We really do.
Yeah.
It's one of the that, in fact, Magalie's saying one of the best things about working at Rocksteady. She says it's the people. I think it's having all those awesome comic books everywhere.
We've actually redone quite a big chunk of the office recently, and our reception desk is now made out of loads of
Batman comic books. Yeah. Our reception desk is comics.
Yeah, someone. Well, potentially here we're meeting somebody around here.
Here?
Well,
Soon.
in the catacomb soon.
It's becoming quite obvious now. It's going to be there.
Yeah. Come on, use the backlow.
Yeah, throw! Yeah! Yeah!
You absolutely love that throw.
I love the throw. There was some guys asking, is the throw going to be in Batman Arkham Knight? We turned that into a counter, actually. So in loads of more combat situations, you're going to be able to, when a guard or a thug attacks you, you're going to be able to throw counter them. But you press in the direction.
Selective, yeah.
Yes,
Selective.
yeah. So you press in the direction of the attacker, and you counter them, and then you can then throw them in that direction, and it works very similarly to the way the throw works here. It's Killer Croc.
Rip your flesh like paper.
I've been digging deeper into Dr. Young. According to her bank records, there have been multiple payments starting last April until 2 months ago. Then nothing. The payments came from a company owned by Mr. Jack White.
One of Joker's oldest aliases. So, Joker pays Dr. Young to create his army, and then all of a sudden he stops. Doesn't make any sense.
Oh, I forgot about that room.
Remember this
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that was what well. This room was made in. The life of this room started in pre-production. Now, pre-production was we try ideas, we tested ideas, and this was made there for navigation by Ian Ball with lead designer. Yeah, I've always loved that.
Sounds like she had
that
a
room.
change of
It's
heart.
beautiful.
So we're inside the mind of Ian Ball here a little bit.
Yeah, the genius.
Decided to get himself back to Arkham, find his formula, and create the army himself.
Exactly.
I've hacked into her email accounts. 2 mails stand out. The first is a resignation letter dated last week. Sounds like she was trying to get away.
And the second.
Come on, Ash. What are you doing there?
You'll see.
Trust
To stop the experiment, says it's too dangerous. He's not listening. Let's see. Random threats to her family, a couple of bad jokes.
Oh, we've got an upgrade. What should we get for the upgrade, guys?
Go.
What's coming
We
up?
have
What's
available
coming up?
special combo takedown, combo batarang, critical combo strikes, armor upgrade.
Oh,
Remote
triple batarangs or remote batarangs.
Remote better.
I'm liking the triple.
What should we get, guys? Someone's saying critical combat. Someone's saying armor.
Yes, you can never go wrong.
Ash, we've established that Ash doesn't need armor.
Oh, okay.
It's not combo.
Combo takedown, combo strikes.
Where's combo takedown?
Special combo takedown. Let's do it.
Let's do that.
Yeah. It's nowhere near as much fun as the throw, but. All right.
Coming for you. I want what I paid for. And then another joke about wheelchairs. Lovely. And a drawing of some kind of donkey.
No mystery why she's so scared. I'm coming up to the surface.
While Ash is making his way up here, let's give away something else.
Let's give away something else, shall we, Zaffa? Okay, let's do that. Well.
What did we give away last? I say.
I think we should give away the Rocksteady cap.
Oh, that is proper limited edition, though. Proper limited
Right,
edition.
so we need to
Very,
we
very
need to
limited.
have
We need a very, very difficult question for the Rocksteady.
Are we going to do this one?
Yes, we need to give it away. We need to give that cap away.
I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a Rocksteady embossed on the front of
yeah.
that. It's pretty awesome.
These were given as Christmas presents to some of the developers for Christmas last year, so it is a very, very limited thing. Okay. Here's a good question. In what year was Rocksteady Studios founded? In what year was Rocksteady Studios founded? There we have
Yeah,
Villainous Batman is correct with 2004. Villainous Batman.
Yeah.
This is your hat. This is your super limited edition Rocksteady hat.
I feel like
that was
throwing
the
it at the
that was the
camera, but
first
it's a
answer.
bad
I don't
idea.
think you should throw it
It's a
at the
bad
camera
idea.
because that's not your hat anymore. That's not your hat, Zaffa. That's Villainous
I was
Batman's
going to
hat.
send it right through the camera, but I think
I don't think that's
No.
possible. I think
We're not-
don't
we're
think
not
that's
there yet.
appropriate.
We're not.
Villainous Batman, congratulations. You are the winner of that hat.
yeah, well, 562 BC. Close, close, but
I like the gag there. That's nice.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Snipers.
Looks like the Blackgate thugs have access to the armory.
So this is another example of how you guys you change up the gameplay. So even though you're coming back into a section that you've already explored,
Yeah.
it's changed.
Yeah.
It's different because Joker is solidifying his.
It's taking over, and now you don't
Yeah.
have guards, you have
Yeah.
Joker thugs.
So, you have given in and taken my map. I hope it proves
Come on, Zaf, you know what I want. Let's see it.
you want the throw count, I think. Or the throw, should we say. Ash is making some light
Give it
work
to
of
me, Ash.
this.
Give it to me, Ash.
Oh, I didn't
Oh,
build up
it's
the combo
okay. It's
for him.
okay. I ain't mad at you. That guy had it coming. Question from Hera Norris there. How long will the stream last? We're going to be on here until around about probably just before midnight. So we're going to play through as much as we can in that time. And we've still got a load of stuff to give away. On that subject,
We did a Rocksteady thing there, didn't we? We gave away cap.
we did.
Joypad time.
Let's give away another
Yeah.
joypad.
Joypad.
Oh!
I think this is the first joypad we're giving away, aren't we?
No, we've already given away. We've already
we
given
gave
away
we
one of
gave
those. Yeah.
already, yeah.
So let's give away another one of these right now. What is the name of the voice actor who plays Aaron Cash in Batman Arkham Asylum? What is the name of the voice actor who voices Officer Aaron Cash in Batman Arkham Asylum?
Go, 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 go. It's not Mark Hamill, no. Well, hello.
You alright?
There it is. That was Vader's demise. Dwayne R. Shepherd is the correct answer.
Man, you guys are on it.
That was fast.
It's flooding in, look at that.
I think some of you guys have realised that we've done a few voice actors and you guys have got a tab open on IMDb.
This is going in the bucket as well?
I want to. That's going in the bucket. Did we get the Vader's demise?
Oh,
And congratulations. Oh, did you get
Ash.
sniped? Ash, did you get sniped? Ash got sniped.
There was a question earlier on, actually, of how long would Ash survive?
How
On
long
one
will
life.
Ash survive? There you go.
This
So that
long.
was, yeah,
This
this
long.
is how long Ash has survived.
We've got there.
I've got a couple of men in the guard towers covering your movements. But be careful. They're both loose cannons. Cheap trigger fingers and, well, you know, accidents do happen. Any available psychos, killers, maimers,
Those
and
two there,
murderers that are not yet in the old mansion? Hurry up, you fools, before I feed you to the man himself!
I remember I found this bit really hard.
Ah, detective mode. Oh no, you can use the around the corner.
Ash.
I'll put the second one.
Oh, so sniper, man.
You being gutsy with the batarangs. I like your gutsy batarang strategy.
Yeah.
I like it.
I don't know if Ash convinced either. He's like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I want to make this. No pressure, Ash, but you just got a tiny bit of health left.
You got like a very small amount of life left.
I don't know if you want to do that, buddy.
Alright, I got this. I got this.
Okay.
Sniped for the
Guys,
second
do you
time.
think Ash is going to make it through this time? Killj1100 wants to know if Batman can get ill from a cold in the new game. We haven't announced any features along those lines, so I'm afraid I won't be able to reveal anything just yet.
Batman doesn't have time to get a cold.
He doesn't. He doesn't.
He doesn't have time for that.
He's the world's greatest detective. He doesn't get sick.
I think the question you really got to ask is, how does he go to the loo?
I wasn't going to ask that question.
No, not at all.
No. I've never thought about it, and I'm going to carry on.
And I'm never going to think about it.
I'm going to carry on not thinking about it. That's what I'm going to do.
That's why he wears his pants, because it's easier.
Gnarly77 wants to know how many turkeys are in the new game. I can tell you that Zafer Koban is of Turkish origin.
Thanks. Yeah.
That doesn't count, however.
Does that count for one?
That doesn't count. That doesn't count.
I don't know where that's going.
Doesn't count. That's my boy.
Oh! I do like that move.
Right, let's give away another T-shirt. Name a villain that appears in Batman Arkham City that did not appear in Batman Arkham Asylum. What size do we have there? This is a small T-shirt, so if you are a small person, now is your chance. Let's name a villain that does appear in Batman Arkham Asylum that does not appear, that does appear in Batman Arkham City, but that did not appear in Batman Arkham Asylum.
Yeah, I think...
that was very fast. I'm going to need to rewind on that. Spike, what do we have? That's correct. That's correct.
Fizzle Fuse.
Fizzle Fuse was that. That was very, very fast.
That's what T-shirts does.
Yeah, that small T-shirt. That small T-shirt is now the property of Fizzle Fuse.
Into the post. I'm here, guys. I'm here. Okay. I'm here.
I just wonder if you want to tell us a little bit about how you went about animating the free-play combat system.
Well, free-flow combat was a long, laborious process to get to a point where it's now renowned worldwide and kind of influence others to kind of build their combat systems. We're very proud to be part of that, actually, to be able to kind of inspire others to do such great combat systems. But yeah, we've come a long way with it. It used to be a completely different system based on rhythm.
I mean, it's still kind of based on rhythm.
Yeah, but very, very differently put together. But I believe it had to go through that process, obviously, to get to this point where we are. And yeah, it started off with just a few moves of Batman chaining a few strikes together, and then we kind of branched that out to do ranges of strikes between close and far. That then led on to doing counters. You can do close counters, and then you can now do throw counters. That obviously goes into using gadgets in combat and like plenty of other things. So it's been a very long process, and like amongst all three games, it's kind of excelled more and more each time. I don't know how you feel, Ash, playing this now compared to obviously Arkham Knight, but obviously it has come a long way. But this, as Gaz, you've mentioned already, it's quite a raw system. It's quite where it all started. The foundations are all here. The animations themselves, obviously, we've animated all of these. We went through a process of trying to motion capture some of it. It's just very tricky, you know. It's very tricky to get. I mean, for example, there you don't want to break someone's arm. I don't think anyone's gonna be up for that. But we did get some combat guys in. Tried to get reference. Tried to motion capture them. It just doesn't have the same flavor and the same feel.
So this is hand animated.
This is all hand animated, all crafted by the animators in the office.
Who just think about cool martial arts stuff that they either
me.
can do or they wish they could do.
Yeah, it scares me sometimes. Some of the moves that have been coming out in Arkham Knight. Just don't want to be messing with those boys, I think.
It's not just that, it's the animation and the camera movement and how the animators work with the programmers to blend everything together.
It's not just a case of coming up with a really cool combat move. Like you don't just watch capoeira or like Wing Chun or whatever it is. Like you don't just look at it and go, we want to do that. It's not as easy as that. You have to try and make sure it blends and works with all the other moves that are there. As we know, Batman's a martial artist in all different skills and traits, so we've got free reign there, but we still have to be very careful of how we put those all together. It's always been fun, really. Like putting combat together has been really amazing fun, and it still continues, like I say today in Arkham Knight.
I mean, I grew up watching a lot of martial art movies, and I have to say, when I first started to get my hands on free flow combat, it really did feel like directing a martial arts movie. The flow of it, how everything linked up. It's just something I really, really liked.
So we wanted to do something different, you know, like just something that really stood out and something that felt very fluid. That was the first, like, kind of the main goal of it was to be like fluid and for it to flow, for it to have this nice rhythm to it. And I believe, you know, we captured that in the first game in its raw element, but it's been lovely being able to obviously craft that and home it in. Just bring it over the edge.
Without saying anything, it's just as designers working with those guys is just brilliant.
You've always come over actually mentioned stuff about, especially when we did Kettleman in Arkham City.
But it like even earlier this year where we hit a challenging one of the room I'm doing now. We hit a challenging section of combat. We were like, oh, how we do it? Basically having to find different ways, reworking it, and you're like, okay, so we had this meeting prepared and you come up with idea on paper, you prepare your stuff, hoping that we're gonna find something. And I remember going in that meeting. I don't know if maybe you were there. There was like lead AI, lead designers. There was a couple of the guys, an animator and a coder. And the animator and the coder had an idea, right? They just talk about it, and they go in a meeting, and they're like, guys, we want to tell you about that idea we had. And then as they were talking about it, for me it was like brilliant, because suddenly the magic happened, suddenly they cracked it. The thing that was not working, they had it, and I was like, okay, from now on I'm going to do everything I can for those guys to make their idea come true. And and it's great.
And that's
Yeah.
it. So this is an Arkham Knight. That you're talking
It's going to be an Arkham Knight. It's one of my
Listen,
favorite
I'm not gonna
combat
ask
stuff.
you. I'm not gonna ask you to spoil that. But I am gonna play it on Monday. Okay.
Yeah.
We were all tied up. Doc Young was gone.
And yeah, for obviously Catwoman playable was quite nice, and she added a different in City. She added a different dynamic. She had to add a different dynamic to the combat.
Yeah, I
she
mean,
was different. It was more aerial, and
I think, yeah, without actually mentioning too much about City, because I know we'll probably get to that.
Yeah,
at some point.
we'll get to.
But yeah, the
we'll
Catwoman
get to
edition
City.
was
it's
was
really cool.
fantastic and something that would be great to talk about more of.
So what's our clue here? What does a bird need in the rain?
Looks like one of those, maybe.
There it is.
Riddle solved. Time to give away a mouse.
Let's do it. What is the penguin's real name?
That's an easy one, guys.
that's easy.
an easy one.
Anybody
Grab that bad boy. I
That's
can't reach
it.
it from here.
That's it. Let's get this mouse right here for the mouse. What is the penguin's real name?
This has got to be like the best designed mouse ever. Look at this. Look at that.
Really nice. It's a nice mouse.
Let's have a look. Here we go.
The full name. No foot. No foot. The full name. We're looking for the full name. Oswald Cobblepot. Who was first with that?
Flooding.
Again. Again. That was Vader's Demise again. Did Vader's Demise already get a mouse? Vader's Demise. You called it. You answered it first. It's yours. Vader's Demise is fast. Vader's Demise has a fast internet connection by the sound of things. Well done. Well done, bro.
Another upgrade.
Let's get an upgrade. Let's take another upgrade.
Uh-oh.
What's that collar do? Why is it making that noise?
It's the suicide collar. It sounds weird.
Suicide collar.
Well, they've got some other name, but, well, we just use them to monitor patients' heartbeats. If it drops too low, the alarm goes off and a crash team rushes in.
And so does my crew if you trigger one. How do you like them apples, bats? Standing around in the... let's see... the West Wing. They'd be there now if they weren't busy knocking a little sense into cash. I'll tell you what.
Where can I pay for Ash to come to my house and cuddle with me? Ash, you're doing well here.
Right.
You're
Right,
gonna
let's get an
you're gonna
upgrade
get a
here.
fan base.
Let's get an upgrade. What upgrade do we want to get? Someone says boost combo. We have a multiple battering upgrade. We already got that, haven't we?
Yep.
Critical combo strikes?
No armor upgrades. We're done with that.
We've got a double batarang, so not true.
Rimar Batarangs by Dragon
Sonic
Zafiro.
Battering is fun. Combo boost. Can we get the combo boost? I just want to see. I just love watching Ash do the combat.
Do it, Ash. Do it.
Yeah. That means
Look at
that means
kick.
you can do more throws.
Look at that.
Okay. If anything that's going to allow Ash to do more throws, I'm down with that.
From my memory, this is a Predator room.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is.
Oh, this room is great.
Yeah.
This room. A lot went down in this room.
A lot went down, huh?
Mm.
A lot of things happened.
It's a big Predator room.
Oh, the color. Little corner. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, we're resorting to violence. Fist to fist.
It's always.
I think that was
Cheeky.
that was good. That was
Cheeky.
that was some nice that was some nice
Quick
Predator.
thinking. Quick
Yeah.
thinking there.
I love doing that.
That was some fine Predator there, Ash.
One of the things Magali mentioned earlier is how the thugs change throughout you taking
thugs
people
do,
and
yeah.
Predator. Yeah. So as you saw the last guy there, as soon as he saw me, he kind of trembled.
Yeah.
And
He's taking advantage of his fear.
yeah, yeah. It gives you that 1-2 second window where you can get close to him.
Thanks.
Where did Dr. Young go?
I told her to run. These guys came in looking for her. I told her to go to her office and hide.
Does she keep her records there?
I guess. She was pretty desperate to get in there. Her office is over there.
How long?
Let's give away a T-shirt.
I need to find some notes before Joker.
Oh, is it the last
final one.
It's
This
the
is the
final.
last. This is the last and final
XL,
one.
what is that?
That
Double
is-
XL.
Double XL is a big,
XL,
big
so
T-shirt.
it's
It's a
like-
big T-shirt for a big person. Right.
Or someone who likes to just wear baggy
Or
clothes.
someone who just likes to wear baggy clothes.
They
Maybe you
come
like to hang around in the house. You know,
Or a
it's,
cozy one for
it's
two
cool.
people.
Or yeah, it's practical in all kinds of ways.
You can find a way
it's
for it.
practical and it's attractive. We're going to do another Batman Arkham Knight question now. How much bigger is the environment in Batman Arkham Knight than the environment in Batman Arkham City? How much bigger is the environment? What is the multiplier on the size of the environment that we've built in Batman Arkham Knight?
Yeah, yeah.
That was
yeah.
fast. That was YOLO Swag again. Was that YOLO Swag? Can we confirm? Yeah. YOLO Swag is getting all the YOLO. I think YOLO Swag has now a small T-shirt and a double XL T-shirt. Is that right? Yeah, yeah. YOLO Swag, we can only assume that you are operating out of somewhere in the city of London. Or alternatively, you're very close to the studio where we are here, and you're using our Wi-Fi. That's also possible. But either way, congratulations. That T-shirt is yours. I suspect you've won two. I can't remember the other thing you won. But congratulations. You are raking it in on this stream.
And 5 was the correct answer.
And five was the correct answer. Right, guys, let's do another giveaway. We'll give away this Poison.
Yeah.
Signed Poison Ivy.
Signed Poison Ivy action figure.
By Jamie and Sefton.
We're going to pick. We want you to post your favourite quote from one of the Arkham games. Your favourite quote from one of the Arkham games, and Magali is going to choose her favourite, because Magali's been repeating the lines from the dialogue in the game, so she knows it all by heart.
So we're going to pick the best one.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, Magali's going to pick the best one. You're not a part of this. This is Magali. This is a Magali Stretton show.
I want to pick.
Oh, it's too fast.
It'll be open any second. Damn it. You're an idiot.
It's a lot of good ones going on. All right, Fernando.
Yeah.
Joker
I need
stops
new
when trying to
shoes.
get into that office.
So who was that?
The new shoes quote there. Spike, can you find that one? There was someone gave Joker's line about needing new shoes. Can you grab a hold of that one? Stephen Shearer for your line about needing a new pair of shoes. And what is it the Joker says? That reminds me. I gotta get me a new pair of shoes.
Yeah, he says at the beginning
when he meets Killer Croc. Great line. Stephen Shearer, that is your signed
Ivy.
Poison Ivy action figure.
Let's see.
Congratulations and thank you for taking part.
Dr. Young got to her notes before Joker. She's taken them to hide somewhere.
more forensic.
I need to follow her and find out where she put them. I'm on Dr. Young's trail. I've had to calibrate the scanner.
Someone is asking if it's signed by Ash. We can
arrange that.
We can arrange the
Yeah.
to sign by
You
Ash, yeah.
can indeed.
Just so you know, the GCPD found one of Joker's bombs downtown. It was full of marzipan and kittens.
As I thought, it's just a twisted diversion. The real action's on Arkham.
Oui, oui, le barbu, oui, je suis française.
Le barbu.
Nice, Ash. What was that, a triple batarang there?
No, double.
Can't help but notice that wasn't a throw.
Nah. Don't worry, guys.
Am I going to get at least one more throw before the end?
Dr. Young thing. This now.
Guys, we take some more questions?
Should we take some more questions? Go ahead. So many questions.
Can you say the one about the last
Alright.
Batman game?
I found Dr.
How
Young's
we feel
formula.
about that?
How we feel about what?
You've stopped Joker?
It's never this simple with him.
What's that you got there, Bats? No, not the formula. What am I going to do? Who can help me now?
So let's do another giveaway. Let's give away this keyboard. What is the best moment from Batman Arkham Asylum?
This one, this one.
What is the best moment for you from Batman Arkham Asylum? And I will choose which one. I know what mine is. And if whoever picks my favourite moment from Batman Arkham Asylum.
Yeah.
Hunter 677, the Killer Croc boss battle. I love the Killer Croc. I love the Killer Croc section. Hunter 677, that is yours.
Nice.
Congratulations on that awesome piece of gaming technology there.
Oh, that was a good one as well. When the game crashes.
I love that bit. So at the start of the stream, we ran the trailer that we ran at E3 this year, which finishes with the Scarecrow glitch. And I saw some of you guys in the chat, you fell for it. I love that you did that. We showed that at the Sony press conference at E3 this year for the first time. And as we did it, we turned on the smoke machines in the crowd. And everyone in the auditorium thought we'd glitched, but really we fear gassed them.
Come on, kid, this way. Take a seat in my office.
Is he okay?
Hello, little fella. Forgot about this little one.
Oh, this is for me my favorite moment of the whole game, and this is where games have something that maybe like no other media have, is the power of emotion. You know, you've been playing for a few hours. You know Batman. We're trying to give you the ultimate Batman experience. You know, and then now at that moment. At the moment where it all starts, the most poignant moments in Bruce Wayne's life, the person who is picking him up, you know, it's not in a cutscene, it's not the person who is picking Bruce Wayne to carry on is the player.
Is the player,
we give that to the player, and that's why I love making video games.
That's a really cool
it's
perspective.
Because the powerful emotional thing it creates.
I think the contrast of the power fantasy of Batman and the vulnerability of young Bruce Wayne in that situation is really powerful as well.
This is tricky. I don't know if I'm just going to get through
one piece.
Let's listen.
And at the end of fear, oblivion.
That was all for you, Max.
Thank you very much.
That was just so we can see that death scene.
Yeah.
Ash, you're going to get it again, mate.
Cautious this time.
Yeah, you see what I was saying about those Batclaw puzzles. So we'd sit in a room having some crazy idea about how to use the Batclaw. Yeah, let's have some wall where you can pull. Let's use physics. And you're like, yeah, but we can't do that because we exist in a world which is ruled by the law of physics, and we find a way to make it. Though we find a way with Scarecrow to have those more crazy puzzles or crazy use of the gadgets.
Oh yeah, I remember these guys.
What do we have left to give away then, Zaf?
We have 2 Jokers.
We have the two. That's right.
We have whoa. The original.
Did that. Yeah.
Yeah, signed.
Joker version 1.0 signed.
Oh, with Scarface.
With Scarface.
With Scarface, yeah. Quite limited edition, I'd say. This one.
Yeah, it is.
And what's over there?
And we have the grand prize. We have Titan Joker, who I don't think will make it to in this playthrough, in this stream.
Yeah, this is a very limited edition one.
It is
like
very. It is
Have
very.
you got a question for that? Have you got a very super?
I've got a question.
Tricky.
I've got a question in mind for that. Ash, no.
Ash, I do like that scene, but I don't think we should see it again.
Okay.
This one first.
Let's give this one away first. Shall we do another quote? The quotes seem to work quite nicely. It got people inspired. Can you think of a line from or a scene from one of the Arkham games that you particularly liked that you can look out for in the chat there?
Let's do it.
Okay, right. Zafra is going to choose his favourite quote from an Arkham game for you guys to let him know. So get him coming. Let's hear your favourite quote from the Arkham game, and if your favourite quote from the Arkham game is the same quote as Mr. Zafar Koban's, then you will get the Joker and Scarface limited edition signed by Sefton Hill and Jamie Walker.
Oh, wow, it's just raining in.
It's lighting up and Zafar is focused.
That's so great. What's that, Chris 689? Whoa. Spike, is that Chris 689? Does a line about Bane? Yeah?
This time I break you.
This time I break you, yeah.
There
Chris
he is.
689.
Chris 689. Congratulations, that is your Joker. I think we're going to have to wrap the stream up at the end of this Scarecrow section.
There you go, guys. Not only did I get your throw, I broke a
You
skeleton.
got me a throw and you broke a skeleton.
Oh!
Oh, careful.
He's over.
Did I just see Scarecrow there?
Oh.
So, for the final question, to win the Titan Joker, signed by Sefton Hill and Jamie Walker of Rocksteady Studios. And before we wrap up this stream, by the way, don't forget to follow us on WB Play on Twitch, because this is where we're going to be streaming all kinds of Batman Arkham stuff in the coming months. Let's have that final question then. What is the very first name that appears in the credits at the beginning of Batman Arkham Asylum? Which member of the Rocksteady team is the very first person whose name appears in the credits of Batman Arkham Asylum?
Go! I forgot
To win the Titan Joker.
Oh, wow. Oh!
Ash, how many times? Stop it. Do I have time?
Now madness takes you forever.
A lot of guys guessing.
It's not Sefton, it's not Baldini.
Aaron A. Aronson, that's funny, but it's not true. It's good, but it's not right. Who is the what is the name of the what is the very first name that appears in the credits at the beginning of Batman Arkham Asylum? It is not Sefton Hill. Sefton Hill's name comes right at the end.
And it's not Bob Kane either. It's not Nathan, no.
You guys are all guessing Sefton. Sefton's going to be thrilled. Sefton, if you're watching, everyone is saying it's Sefton Hill.
I told you this was a tricky one.
Batman
Hang on.
Arkham Videos! Batman Arkham Videos, you've got it. It is Zafar Koban. It is this guy right here. Batman Arkham Videos, it's great to see you on there. I hope you're the same guys who are on YouTube. It's great to have you here in the chat. Congratulations, Batman Arkham Videos. You've won the Titan Joker. Congratulations.
Nice one, guys.
So how did we do? How far did we make it? That's the second Scarecrow section. I think it's time for us to wrap up, guys. Spike, should we run the trailer? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Internet, thank you so much for tuning in to our Batman Arkham Asylum Twitch stream. We've been Rocksteady Studios. How about we just go through the team once more and sign off?
See you later, guys. Thanks for joining us.
That's Zafar Koban, lead animator.
Thank you so much for playing.
Magali Stretton, game designer.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the show.
And Ash Mohammed, game designer. I've been Gaz Deves, social marketing manager. Thanks again for tuning in. We'll see you again soon.
See ya.
Thank you.
Bye.
Peggy 16.
Gotham, this is your only warning. Abandon the city, or I will unleash your greatest fears.
The last will and testament of the deceased, Thomas Wayne. In the event of my death, I hereby declare that all my worldly possessions pass to my son, Bruce Wayne. Bruce, I ask that you honor the Wayne family legacy and commit yourself to the improvement of Gotham City, its institutions, and its citizens. Please, be strong. You are young, but destined for great things. Make the most of your opportunities. Use them to give back to a city that has given us so much, to change the lives of millions of people. Do not be frivolous with this wealth. Please do not waste it all on fast cars and outrageous clothes and the pursuit of a destructive lifestyle. Invest in Gotham. Treat its people like family. Watch over them and use this money to safeguard them from forces beyond their control. My deepest regret is I will not see you grow into the good man I know you will become. And finally, my son, I ask that you never abandon this city to fate. We have lived through dark days, and no doubt there are more to come. But it is the good and great men who stand up for Gotham when others turn and run. In death, I will love you forever. Your father, Thomas.